Okay, welcome back to another episode of Baba Yaga's Dancing Hut, The Witch Hunters. So, last session, you guys had started off in the sort of museum of sorts, this trophy room, and you had bid Baba Yaga adieu. She had given you permission to finally explore the hut and to seek out certain denizens within it. Though you thought to have perhaps just a quick look again around the room, just to kind of familiarize yourself with it before leaving. You were kind of tempted again, Tanner, by the armor, but you knew you are just guests. You're not a thief here. So after that, you Grizz chased after Lady Mora and began asking questions. You decided to discuss a bit further in the kitchen, so you headed there. You found Lady Mora was downstairs. Dai, you kind of came across her in one particular room. You heard like a sharp inhalation, and as she came out, she was sort of using a handkerchief to tidy her tidy her face up a little bit. Um, you tried to give her some tea. She said that she just had a drink, and that she wasn't quite thirsty right now. So she just sort of held on to it for now, a little bit awkwardly. You also gave the cocoons back to Glum. She thanked you for this and offered you whatever you'd like from the kitchen. Uh, at this point, you started to get a little plan together, an idea of how to slip this potion into the the alchemy hags, the green hags, and you decided you were going to make a tea for everyone. So eventually, one tea would come around to them, and that's the one that you sort of slipped this potion of hideous laughter. So we'll see how that develops in the future. What else? Um, okay. Oh yeah, you reconvened in the bathhouse where Grizz was. Uh, he was feeling a bit better, but still feeling kind of not 100% himself. You've been thinking about what happened with your axe, and everyone sort of started to investigate it. You started to see runes appearing. They are giant for, first of all, the word spark, which can mean many things in giant, such as like beginning or ignite or start. And this was when the flame emitted heat. It seemed to react to your heat, Ember, almost like drinking it in, almost as if it was charging up the axe. And when Tyro cast Comprehend Languages, it sort of read out shield or protect, and you're not sure what the properties are, but it seems when certain spells or certain magic is cast on it, the axe changes, and maybe it's something down the line that can be used within combat once you've mastered it. But for now, you definitely can tell that it's got a fired up sort of magic whenever you really swing it hard. Decided to where did you decided to start exploring the hut. You came across I think you were actually trying to get to somewhere in particular, the menagerie perhaps, but getting lost in the hut, as you are prone to do, you ended up getting into Eleanor's quarters again, and you thought this was a good opportunity to pick up where Dyer had investigated. And walking around the room, you came across another circular chamber and a hollow wall. And just as you was knocking on it, you kind of turned around, accidentally knocking over the model ship behind you. As it fell to the floor, you tried to catch it, and you felt yourself tumbling forward and shrinking inside. As the boat tilted towards everyone else, you too were all pulled inside the ship as it landed on the floor. You collapsed in a pile at the bottom of a set of stairs within the hull of the ship. That's when you started to hear an ominous creaking sound, and it got worse and worse, almost like it was moaning, creaking in pain. As you came to the back of the hole, you broke down a door and found a hanging skeleton behind a crate in the corner, a logbook scribbled in near illegible writing, something about how this place is a trap, or perhaps it's trapped and you're here trapped with it. Whatever it was, this person was clearly delusional from lack of food and water. It said something about the pain won't stop, the creaking is tormenting. It's tormented, and now it's becoming my torment. And the words turned into just scribbles before it seems this skeletal figure took his life. Um, Tanner, you cut the rope down to stop the oppressive, loud swinging. As you did, that's when the ship began to rock. The walls began to move. Doors slammed shut. Barrels flew from the edges. Everything was a danger, a hazard to you. Um, you felt beams kind of colliding with your heads as you tried to duck out of the way. The wall suddenly opened. You felt your feet kind of skidding around like you was actually in a boat, kind of rolling around. The one place you tried to find an escape was a ladder leading up to a hatch. It was slammed, sealed shut. Grizz, you was hacking away at it and making a headway with that. Meanwhile, Tanner, you saw that there was this grate, and you could tell a great number of these creaking, moaning sounds were kind of emanating from it. As you shone a light down, you saw a mass of roots and vines kind of writhing and wriggling down there. You, you, what did you do? You got rid of the grate, lowered yourself down. Just at that point, a flaming sphere was igniting the whole ship, and you tried to put out the fire, realizing that whatever this was, it was potentially not trying to hurt you, but just in pain. I think that's when, wasn't it? Who cast message on it? It was you, Ember, wasn't it? You cast message.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one with message. I don't know
That's
if
right.
I think so,
Tyrell
yeah.
has it.
You got a reply as you called it out by name. Roa Fleb, I think. Regardless, you said that you were here and you knew his brother, and all it kept repeating back to you is "Free me, free me." Um, it sounded like he was in pain, in agony, perhaps, and you took that as a sign to sort of try to help it. You tried to pull out some water and douse the flames, but it wasn't enough. At that moment, Grizz, you hacked your way through the hatch, pulled yourself onto the deck to see a gigantic Jaden was picking up the ship that you had fallen on the floor. You leaped off, did this somersault through the air, and landed on your feet at full size, towering above Jaden. You snatched the boat back off of him, and you pulled the stopper off your own water skin and poured a tidal wave of water into the boat, dousing the flames and ending the combat. Um, as you guys came out onto the main deck, you were kind of plucked one by one and placed on the floor, at which point you did return to normal size. And that's when we left off. That's exactly where we left off. Jaden was remarking on just how many people there were. He's like, "What do you think you're doing? Snooping around in Eleanor's quarters again? I thought I told you to leave. You're not welcome here." Just as
Yeah,
well. Just as well, you fell into your own trap. Sort of
yeah,
karma, I guess.
yeah. Well, we're just yeah, we took a wrong turn, Jaden. What happens? It's a confusing place, right? Like there's a lot of ways to go. You don't know always where you're going. Why don't you? I suggest perhaps you kind of help us out and show us where we need to go, and I'll cast suggestion on Jaden's hull.
Oh boy, we're
Oh,
going off the bat here.
okay.
Let's see if we can get a guide here. I suggest that you act as a guide for us. We could really use the help.
You are crazy. Okay,
Huh.
sure. Oh,
Why does he? Oh, the spell never works. Like I need to lose this spell. It never fucking works.
Natural 20. Are you kidding me?
It never works. It never works.
okay. There's a reason why it never works. Not never works, but there's a reason why it does not work on him. And it seems as though his eyes dart towards you, squinting, twitching almost, knowing that what's coming his way is some sort of mental override. And he puts his hand on his rapier's hilt and is about to draw it when you see him kind of like wince and it's like shakes his head momentarily. That is the last straw.
What are you talking about?
I know what your game is.
You know nothing, Jaden Thole.
He says, "Oh,
Right.
you know nothing. You come in here like thieves, knocking
I
around."
rolled back up a bit.
Yeah, he starts to approach.
Yeah.
Grizz, you're kind of in the way, but
Whoa, hang on a second. What's going on here?
Nothing. This man's crazy. I'm just asking for some help. Like I'm not,
oh my god, you got two bodyguards. Out of the way.
But
No.
we have been given free reign amongst the huts. It just so happens that we stumbled across this thing and we're taken inside of it. It was merely an accident. However, the fact that you tried to steal us away...
I was
What?
simply removing you from the premises.
To do what when you knew clearly how to get us out?
Yeah, how would you feel if you were like stuck in a boat and we just like happened upon you and you was like, oh, it's Jason, we don't really like him, let's put him in the bin. How would you feel?
Well, I wouldn't be as unwise enough to tempt fate a second time. You're clearly in the wrong place, and I suggest that you leave this room and never return. And he's
Wait.
going to cast a spell.
Is he? Yeah.
Except instead of one
Counterspell.
person,
Okay.
you don't have counterspell.
I know, I'm a paladin. Continue.
Okay, good.
I was
Everyone
testing.
can roll me, and I mean everyone can roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Including cahoots. Why not?
I see.
I'll do Tyro for him as he's not here.
Oh,
He's got a
boy.
good wisdom save though. Woo! Tyro.
You should have advantage too, I think. Not that it matters, but
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay. So, Jaden seems to have his own silvery tongue. As he casts this spell, everyone except Tyro and Tanner, you feel compelled to follow his instructions. It sounds like sound advice. This
Right
is
away,
clearly the wrong door.
we shouldn't be here right away. Let's go, Naya. This way. We'll be right out of this room right away. And I'll start just immediately walking towards this. As
Set a
suggested to me.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna follow and I'm gonna wave to the others and go, come on, we've had nothing but ill will in these chambers. Best to leave.
Let go.
Yep, Grizz, you see four of your party members. Tyro's like, Tanner?
I'm assuming with this kind of affliction, I know that he's tapped into
You do
No.
not.
brain.
You
I don't
felt
know.
like
It's a spell
something
where-
was.
If it's that spell, that's the. If
It's
it's
kind
that
of.
spell.
It's more of a subtle spell, yeah.
Oh, okay.
However, you are not affected, though there's something clearly going on. For
Oh.
example, he had to pull out a snake's tongue and a bit of honey. Random. There is a clear casting when he done this.
Okay.
Everyone else has been suddenly a change of heart and left. Like it feels like you've actually you may have resisted it because you don't feel any you feel no different.
So I just kind of like look back to everyone else turn back to Jaden and just kind of give a snare. Just kind of like eye him down. And then I walk over and I pick up the model ship.
Oh
and
yeah,
I
I'd
play-
assume Grizz still has that. Oh, you're putting it back. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was going to put it back on the stand.
Well, no,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep hold of it.
Okay, yeah, Grizz has got it still.
Okay.
Sure. I
You
didn't
didn't tell
mention
me
that.
to put it down. You just said leave the room.
That's true. I didn't. So you still got the ship.
I thought about.
That's true. I don't think he cares much for it either, so it's fine.
I'll just
Rick-
say, have a good evening, Jaden.
I will once you're no longer around.
the fuck?
Come
He
on,
used
Tyler.
that at like let's figure out how strong he is, because
Okay, let me
target,
just get my
like
scanner
mass.
out.
Oh, so he used mass suggestion. That's a much. Okay,
Yep.
he's pretty strong. That fucker. Okay.
Jaden releases grip of his rapier, kind of straightens his little silken robes, and once you're all out of the premises, spins around on his heel and heads back the
I
way he
hate this
came.
guy. This guy's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that will lead you to a new room. Woohoo! All right, so where are you going?
Shitty
Oh,
little
no.
mustache. Shitty beard.
Oh no! You did say going up the stairs, Ember, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is he gonna maintain concentration? Because I gotta keep going if he does.
You do, yes, for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ember would. I mean, I would assume take the closest exit to follow the suggestion that was made to him.
There's two exits. There's a door here and there's a staircase here. So
I think that's the closest one. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
I don't want to
He
go
said
that way, but
staircase.
I'm
It is
magically
indeed.
influenced, fortunately.
all right then. In that case then, you
Sorry,
come
guys.
into
No, I'm excited.
no, it's fine. You come into a long corridor and it seems to be decorated with portraits, and there is one resembling Eleanor, it seems, and another resembling a beautiful young woman with long dark hair. She has quite revealing looking robes on as well. Bit scantily dressed compared to like Eleanor, who's a bit more modest, and she seems to have kind of dark, alluring eyes, like sultry looking eyes, and yeah, kind of like a dark lipstick as well. She's definitely kind of done herself up, it seems. She's opposite Eleanor's portrait. And as you're going down the corridor, you see other portraits. These ones look older, and their style of clothing looks almost kind of gothic. So, and their expressions are much more plain, a bit somber looking. None of them really shout charismatic or anything. They're just
How many
very kind of
portraits?
plain, dull-looking faces. And as you get towards the very end, there is a beautiful painting that goes from almost ceiling to floor, and it seems to depict a dark, stormy castle. There's like a flash of lightning kind of painted in the background, and there is something else about this painting that looks kind of odd. There's a seam all the way around the edge that doesn't, it seems to like protrude outwards more so than the other portraits. Like it's actually got a frame that's kind of jutting out from the wall.
Chris,
Yeah.
the Gothic, the second portrait you described, just how many were there, if you don't want me asking?
How many? You're counting. Okay. You're going along. There seems to be about 12, and then this
12.
final painting on the very
Okay.
end is the one of the stormy castle.
12, 2, 12.
So there's
Okay.
6. You got Eleanor, and then the dark figure, the dark, alluring beautiful woman on the other side of Eleanor, and then you have 6 more paintings on either side, and then one at the very end. It looks like it
Okay.
may represent a whole family, like a lineage. There does appear to be more recognizable traits and genes amongst their family. And
And there's
one of the paintings is very recognizable as Lady Mora.
one of the Gothic figures.
Yes,
Are all
Okay.
the Gothic paintings done in the same style?
they are.
Like, do they look like they were all painted at the same time?
I would say so, yes. Yeah.
The
And
one of Lady Mora. Obviously, it would look old, but does Lady Mora look old in it?
no, she
It
looks
looks exactly the same.
exactly the same as what you would
The
think.
vampire.
No.
And
Wow,
lastly,
that must be a really recent picture of Lady Mora.
Did I cast Divine Sense anywhere near her?
nope.
Okay.
As you get towards the very end of this corridor, the large painting from ceiling to floor, and you're looking at it and admiring the detail on the realism of the kind of stormy weather, you actually hear a slight rumble in the distance, and you actually can hear rainfall, almost as if you're kind of looking at the painting and it's creating the illusion of sound. But as you listen carefully, it does appear to be on the other side of that painting.
That's
Okay.
strange.
There's no doors. It's just paintings in this hallway, and then the paintings at the end of the hallway facing us.
There is, yeah, one large painting that's
Facing
look-
us.
it's in the shape of a door as well, I would say.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and the hinges, not the hinges, the painting is like jutting out from the door, sorry, from the wall. Like it's very obvious that there's a seam on the other side of it.
You don't suppose.
Is this a
That's-
prison?
I've never seen anything like it, but I wouldn't care to assume in this place.
Hmm.
And Daya's gonna run her fingers along the edge of the frame and see if there's like a gap between the frame and the wall, or if she can reach behind it.
There is, in fact, it's actually fairly loose. There's no like pulling or vigorous like movement to get the door open. You just feel it kind of open, like swinging.
Yeah.
Like it's on very well built hinges, and just pulling the painting a slight bit, you do feel the whole door open. And as it does, you hear a stormy kind of weather from beyond. There is rainfall, quite heavy, in the distance. But what you reveal as you open up the entire door is a well-laid table with 13 seats sat at it. There are dinner plates, glasses, and there are torches on the wall. They are currently lit. They hold like little candles. So rather than torches, they're kind of like a candelabra that comes out from the wall. What else do you see? There's more paintings within here as well. Portraits, similar to the ones you've just seen in the corridor.
So this is like behind. So like that the painting with the stormy weather on it
Hmm.
was like the door, and I'm now opening the door, and this is on the back of the painting, or is this at the wall, or is this like a door, like a hole in the wall behind the painting?
Yes, this is a doorway into another chamber, and this before
Okay.
you is like it's like a dining room.
Yeah.
There is another chamber beyond that as well. You can see a set of stairs at the back left of this room, and there's tableware set out, like cutlery and glasses, plates,
Ember.
and
Sorry,
it's
is
very dusty. There's cobwebs everywhere in the corners of the room.
but the torches haven't burned out, so
No,
they
Yeah, the candles are still
They're-
there lit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So either they're magical candles or I don't know, something weird. Is the stormy noise, is that still coming from the painting or from the dining room?
You can hear now the door is opened. There's a much more audible sound coming from within. It is a stormy weather going on outside, but you can't see outside. There's no window in this room.
Hmm. But it's coming from the room rather than the painting.
That's right.
Okay. That doesn't help. Hmm.
I'd like
Okay.
to, if you're done, Sarah Jane, sorry.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I'd like to really intently study not the painting of Eleanor, but across the hall, the painting of described as a beautiful, alluring. I'm trying to
Of course
look
you
at
do.
like eyes and yeah, of course, yeah. And I want to like look at like facial features and eyes and see if there's like distinct features, and then have a look at like the 12 other paintings and see if there's any similarities in terms of like face structure. This is a human figure. This painting.
Yes, they're all humanoid paintings.
Okay. What I assume is Natasha. I'm not sure, but I assume. Uh, Ember will examine Natasha's features. I could get Tyro. Hey, Tyro. Come here for a sec. You think any? We should try to find out whose daughters these are. If we need to, you know, figure some things out about them. Give me a hand here and see if any of these faces look, like if you have a child, sometimes you take a bit of their characteristics. I'm gonna try to see if I can kind of play mix and match here and figure out if the faces look like any of the faces of the 12 around of the Gothic paintings. That
They
makes
do. They
sense.
do seem to. You can sort of mix and match. You do recognize a lot of the paintings on the outside do match the ones on the inside. Yes.
Huh?
There's great. Oh, you said there were 12 portraits, right, of people?
There is. Yeah.
There's obviously great sort of kind of look at them one by one, just kind of curiously having a gander. Does you recognize any of them,
Hmm.
or at least any of them? Yeah, sort of ring a bell.
Roll me a perception check.
Mhm.
Oh, she's really fit.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. Yeah, I really want to meet this Natasha.
Not really, though. It's probably because you are a bit distracted by the very alluring woman with the sultry eyes.
It's the eyes you're all looking at. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indeed. But no, you don't seem to see anything that like screams recognizable.
Okay.
Dia would like to look at the painting, and she's gonna look for not at the pages, but at the other things in the painting. So things like, are there family crests? Are there emblems? Are there um, any symbols or unusual things that would suggest that these are part of the same, um, maybe not necessarily the same biological line, but the same grouping somehow. Like,
Yeah,
like she's looking for the equivalent of like, if not a family crest, then the Masonic symbols that say like these people are all together for a
Nice
reason.
covens. Yeah, good, Sarah Jane. I like that.
okay. Yes. You can look around and you can roll me an investigation check as you're carefully looking, or perception, as you're looking over the paintings for any family crest or like symbology. Yeah.
Yeah, symbology.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
18.
Nice.
Okay. There is something of a symbol you're noticing in some of the portraits there is maybe a brooch or a ring, signet ring, that seems to have the same symbol occasionally, and the symbol is, it looks angelic in a way. There's kind of like these pair of feathered wings, and in the center of it there's this sort of halo-like shape as well. I guess almost like the exact same thing you see with that token. You know, when you place that token on the map. Hold on, I'll just grab it. Kind of looks like this. You can see it on Ember, although it got shrunk. Never mind, you can't really see it, but it's a pair of wings with a halo, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay. Do I recognize? Does that symbol mean anything to me?
Roll me a either history or religion check.
Ooh, 24. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, natural 20. Jeez. Okay. Now, I have no idea how you would know this. But I'm just gonna say it anyway because this is a natural 20. So this is the it is a family crest, but it's not just for a family. It's more of a lineage of sorts, like extended family, sort of more like, I guess what Ember was saying, more like a coven, I guess. And it is the symbol of the Markov family.
Of the Markov, Markov.
Markov, yeah, Markov.
Family.
And they are prestigious, possibly the most well-spread, well-known family back in again, I don't know how you know this, but
Well,
this is like
I would have been looking up, like as someone who considers herself noble, she would be aware of uh various noble families. Like she knew all that stuff about the Blakeney Castle, and she's not, um, and she's especially been looking at things for religion wise, like anything regarding gods and what the gods want. So
gotcha.
it's not impossible that she would have knowledge of either a religious sect or like if it's a noble family, then definitely she would know that.
Okay, so Markov Manor it's known as, the family was known as very prestigious, wealthy, and they had a lot of trade business with a town known as Nefany. Nefany is a city kind of north of Weep, where Tanner actually lives. So north of Tanner's home village is a town known as Nefany, and it's a small
We know about
fishing
Nefany.
Nefany.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Do
know
we?
about it.
because of the nursery rhyme from
Kids.
from the singing
Mhm.
chain children.
Right. Exactly. Um, anyway, they had a lot of trading business with Nefany, but they're not necessarily from Nefany. In fact, you know that Markov Manor is actually like a hilltop estate in one of the inland valleys near there. There's a lot of mountainous regions near Nefany, and Markov Manor was in one of these valleys between the mountains. They predominantly are a human community, though I guess they have no, they're just human. Uh, anyway, what should I know? What more do you know about this? The manor was apparently destroyed at one point in history, and the it's not much is known about its actual destruction, other than some sort of, again, terrible magic had racked it. people said that there was a curse upon that place, that to go there would invoke the same wrath of whatever magic tore it down. Um, Regardless, if you get anywhere near this valley, all that can be heard are the wails of perpetual agony, definitely warding away any brave enough travelers at that point to kind of investigate it. At that point, the family kind of became much more um, legend, like they became a legend, I guess, to be careful about getting too well known or too wealthy, I guess. It's a strange one. It's much of it is shrouded in mystery, but I will say that the closest people who would know about it is Nephany, like residents there.
Okay.
But it's apparently a cursed and haunted place
A
now.
cursed and haunted place.
Yeah, Markov Manor and the Markov bloodline have long since been forgotten. Except, well, not forgotten, but they've turned into legend.
Hmm.
So
Maybe this castle painting is manor itself.
You think
Maybe
this
this is a
is the
portal to
curse?
the manor.
Maybe
Because there's 12
like the
chairs,
tree
right?
like the tree in the boat. Maybe this sorry, ship. Uh Maybe the castle is trapped here somewhere in the hut. Um
Perhaps we could. Yeah, I don't know, but just knowing that is
oh god.
gate to that place.
Um There's one last thing, of course. I totally
mhm.
forgot. It was a religion check, and I gave you way more history than religion.
Yeah.
Uh, sorry, that was me getting carried away in my own head. So, it is the symbol of an angel that they revered, and that angel has become well known and spread throughout the land nowadays. And it is Raziel.
Ooh. Okay.
Raziel being a guide for the lawmakers and for knowledge seekers. He was an angel who is supposedly the keeper of secrets, like the right hand to God, one who would note down every word that God said in a book that he owned. There's a lot of
Um
legend about
yeah.
the whole book and everything, but I can give you all the information another time. But for now, you know
Yeah.
it's Raziel.
Okay. So she's without saying anything, she's gonna reach up to the painting and tap one of those wing halo symbols and kind of look over at Tanner. But her emotions have completely shut down. She has nothing on her face right now. Um, something something in this. Well, I guess the other characters don't know this, but the story of what happened to the Markov family is hitting really, really close to home of what happened to her people. And this is
You're
very,
okay, Miss Dye. You look a bit
very
upset.
upsetting. I am fine, Grizz. Thank you.
That sounds a
I
lot like
would
the
like
I'm fine
to.
that I say when I'm not really fine. Is it like the same thing? Like you're not really fine, but you're saying you're fine.
Do you think the people in these paintings are alive?
I don't know. And then Grizz will poke at the portrait of Lady Mora. Can I just go like,
You poke at the portrait, nothing, nothing happens. There's no eyes looking down. There's no facial change in the expression.
I don't think so, Miss Dyer.
She's gonna the painting of the stormy weather. That was a castle on a hilltop, you said?
That's right.
Uh,
Yep.
she's gonna put her hand on it, on the front of the painting, and see
Okay.
if it solid.
It is, yes. It is solid. But as you do place your hand on the painting, roll me another perception check. Hmm.
17.
You almost feel like you just put your hand against someone else's. You know, when you kind of feel that spongy texture of skin. It felt like that for a moment, but then your hand sort of pushed through it and then ended up hitting the painting itself. And then you
Mhm.
feel the dry, flaky texture of the painting. But it felt like you put your hand against someone else's for just a moment.
Yeah.
What's the thought
Uh,
process with this?
I don't know. I know what I recognize the symbol and the the style of the manner reminds me of a story I heard of a family who worshipped this angel, and somehow they were cursed and taken from the land. No one knows quite what happened to them. It reminds me of other things in this manner we have seen. I'm thinking of the trees that were captured. I'm thinking of the children whose voices were trapped here. I'm thinking of the number of people who seem unable to leave. And I don't like the conclusions that I'm feeling. The longer we go here, the more it seems that Baba Yaga has trapped many, many people to her will, or to her anger, or
But
to her plans. I don't know.
she must have some form of motive for it. There must have been something that happened to her that caused her to, take these people.
Who can say? The ways of the powerful are mysterious to us lowly folk. The same way I would not presume to understand why a god would take its powers away, or take a child from its mother, or cause a storm in a farmer's fields. I wouldn't presume to know the answers about why Baba Yaga does what she does.
Yes.
I would like to see if these people are still here, if I can.
Who are
And
these people? You know these people?
I don't know for sure, Ember, and she'll tell them about the angelic symbol, and she'll tell them of that it's
Razia.
reminding her of this family history.
Do you give a
Hmm.
name? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I'll give you
You
the
will
name,
give a name.
the
Okay, all right.
Markov family.
Raziel. Yeah. Oh, Markov Manor. Yeah, Markov.
Yeah, Raziel, the creature, the angel or god, and the Markov family who were lost.
Creature. How dare you?
I will, if you're done. I'm gonna try to investigate around the painting of what I presume is Natasha for any kind of gates or holes or any kind of irregularities. I'm gonna ask Tyro for some help as well, and as he's pretty good at spotting these kind of holes, as he's pretty good at finding inconsistencies amongst the walls of the hut of the Baba
Hmm.
Yaga.
Okay, you're looking around where specifically the painting of Lady Mora.
Of no, of what I assume is Natasha, the one opposite
Ah,
Eleanor.
okay, gotcha. Um, there is. Uh, well, you can roll me an investigation to begin with, I guess.
All right, I try to get Tyro to help me out.
Oh,
So,
yeah, Tara can aid you.
Yeah, can I get Tyro to roll himself?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if I. No, I'll do it myself. I'll do it. He's not. John's not here, so
yeah. Sorry, I got confused as he was trying to say
Yeah.
as well.
Because I don't want something bad to happen to him. That's my fault. His character.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense.
No, I disagree. I say we should make him go first into
He
every
could get
room.
sucked into the painting or something. I don't want. I don't
I
want
don't
that to
know. I
happen.
don't know. I don't know what happened, Tyro. You're
You get
you
sucked
be
into a painting with a
behaving
beautiful
unlike
woman.
yourself.
That's just mean. Okay, an 18. No, there doesn't seem to be anything untoward about this painting, though. You do notice though that although Eleanor calls Natasha her sister, they don't really have any genetically obvious similarities. Does that make sense? They don't look like their blood.
So that's what I was looking for before to see if there's any genetic similarities to the other 12. Okay, all right, cool.
There
cool.
is with the other 12, but not with Natasha and Eleanor. That doesn't
So
seem.
So I
And
will
the-
ask. Sorry.
Yep.
No, please continue.
Okay, the painting of Eleanor and Natasha, they don't seem to be as old as the other ones. Like, you can tell these ones were a bit more recent.
Okay.
They've been added. In fact, their frames are even a different material, different make.
So I would volunteer these observations to the group and ask the group, why do you think, these aren't Markovs? You said Markovs. Did you think that these two, they're not related to the others, or maybe they are? Why would Natasha and or Elnor and perhaps Natasha, why would they be here?
So either Natasha or Eleanor, do either of them have sort of genetic similarities to the other 10? Like, or
They don't either. No, I'll say
Okay.
with reading that. Oh my god, why is Fire Elemental passive on? I just realized on the music. That's bizarre. Okay, I hope you haven't been hearing that the whole time, like flames in the background. Oops. Oh well.
It's just Ember's hair.
Okay. Yes. Sure. No, Briz, you don't see any similarities between Natasha, Eleanor, and the rest of this family. They seem unrelated, and it seems as though those paintings were more recent as well. Like someone put them up, someone hung them here to put them like close to family, but not actually family.
anyone like Baba Yaga?
Yeah, they're like on the outside, but there's none that look like Baba Yaga either.
Okay.
What
So
if
the
we
other one-
were to take one of these paintings off the wall and bring them in? I'm wondering, like, if these paintings are literal prison of sorts. It seems. I mean, Lady Mora as a servant of the Baba Yaga. Maybe it's Lady Mora Mardukov, and perhaps she's bound against her will, as she does seem. When I was trying to discuss with her in secret about what happened with the cinders and all that, she did seem not to snitch on me, and perhaps she's being held or is involved in this against her will, and perhaps she's a Markov, not Martikov. Sorry, wrong campaign. Markov. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I do believe now this kind of confirms that she is in fact a slave or a prisoner instead of a servant.
I wouldn't say confirms, but definitely
Mhm.
my suspicions are with you.
The last thing
We
we
should-
want
How-
to do is assume too much.
Quite.
No, I
We don't know
love
why
making
she's trapped
assumptions.
or how.
Well, do you know what they say about assumptions?
No, Grizz.
No,
What's that?
I don't know, so I'm asking you.
I don't know either.
Do you know? Tell me.
It results in the
God.
death of many goblins, Grizz. That's what happens with the assumptions.
Well, I don't know. I mean, are we going to talk about that again? 'Cause
No, we're not.
I'm just
Not at all.
saying-
What I think that Lady Mora is she's you kind of get the hint that she's living but not. She came out of a coffin. Like she's probably some kind of vampire or something. Perhaps
No.
her soul has been withheld of some sort, and her soul might be trapped by the Baba Yaga. I mean, the tree, right? You remember the tree? The tree. He said his brother's soul was trapped. So
Oh yeah.
perhaps.
Speaking of which, hello. And then Grizz will sort of give the the ship, the toy ship a shake. Can you hear us?
Hey, Grizz,
You don't-
he's stressed out.
You don't hear a response, I'm afraid, Grizz.
What if I
Sadly.
communicate with Forest Common?
Forest. Forest.
It's coming.
What?
Then
Oh, Sylvan. Though there is no response, you do feel like there's a slight creaking, but it's very faint now. It's distant. It's inside the ship.
Hey
It can't
guys.
be- Yeah.
So like, do you know like when we jumped out of the boat, we came back to normal, right? What if I just like snap this boat in half, and then do you reckon
I
like?
don't think we should do that yet. There's literally be crushed in here, Grizz.
I agree. There are two options. Well, simple solutions. I can see to that. One is that the tree inside will die when its container is destroyed, and the other is that a giant tree will emerge in this corridor, and we will have no way to carry him around.
Oh, so we
Perhaps
should try it outside.
Yeah, that would be my hope. But if you wanted to go in and talk to him, or them, or her, or it, or whatever, that might not be the worst idea. I mean,
I can
if
deliver
you'd like to,
messages.
you can perhaps go in to become the same size, and we could help you to escape once you're done.
Well,
Is
go
that-
in on my own.
or with Ember.
Yeah.
Guys, it's okay.
Since-
It's okay. I can take care of this. I can deliver messages. We don't have to put our lives at risk.
Can
Well, like a message in the bottle.
try delivering it a message when you're
Oh, it's in the
large and
bottle,
it's
is it?
small.
All right. Well, I did that. And I don't know if I got a reply or not. DM.
Your casting message, yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it in the roll 20 as they were talking.
Mm. Again, the reply is a pained one. It sounds like it's using every ounce of its effort to be able to reply to you, and most of it is kind of like this agonizing wail. But amongst it, you just hear like, "Free me!"
Yeah, same thing. He just wants to be freed. He's very keen on being freed.
But oh, fuck them, how?
I have a couple times. I'll point cast message. How?
Any way.
Anyway,
is
he's
less
very
than
very
useful.
loose for words.
Hmm.
You can roll an insight check on that.
Sorry,
Anyone
my
who-
headphones fell.
Oops. Yeah,
If
anyone who
something
wants
was said,
to-
I missed that.
anyone who wants to kind of insight check that, you can do.
What are we
Oh,
insight
great.
checking?
The voice, the reply.
Anyway, okay.
You gather with that, Ember, the pain, the torment is so great that any type of freedom would suffice at this point.
We could just kind of put him out of his misery. I could just go in there and throw a fireball down there and say good riddance. I think I know his brother would be happy that his brother is no longer suffering. We could deal with this real quick if we need to.
No.
Right, his brother's not too far from the hut, is he?
Not too
Not
far.
really.
Maybe we can give him a visit. Maybe he might know what to do. Stretch our
Maybe I
legs a
could
bit.
carry around that boat.
Actually, I agree with Grizz. I think perhaps the easiest way to solve this is to bring this creature to its brother.
I don't think that's so
And-
easy. How do we explain? leaving the hut again, and we have this boat. They don't. I mean, it's a prison. They don't want to take. I mean, they don't want that to make that where it's hurt. They don't want that to make our
I
prisoner their
think
prisoner.
what
Their prisoner, our
Ember
prisoner.
is. I think what Ember is trying to say is, after everything that we just went through and the running in with Jaden, I think it would be a bit conspicuous if all of a sudden the ship were to leave along with us.
A bit what?
Jaden allowed us to leave with the ship, didn't he?
Yeah, you took the ship. That's what
We
you're
took the ship. He didn't seem to object, and we can bring it back when it's empty. We're merely freeing the creature inside. Imagine if you were to find a spider in your children's toy. You'd want to empty that
Question.
outside before bringing it back to the children's room, no?
In that regard, so it's a tree, right?
Yes.
Why don't one of us go in there and see if Mr. Tree has a seed, and we could perhaps plant the seed somewhere else. Maybe he'll be able to regrow, and we just destroy the trapped essence, and then he'll be free.
Do trees work like that? Saving one's offspring isn't the same as saving oneself.
I don't know. Nothing seems to work the way you think around here.
Well, that's true enough.
Well, I will say that you did see something of what you would assume is like the core of that tree. You're not sure. That's probably going to be more of a nature check, I guess, to note.
All right, shall we try again and give him a visit?
I don't know.
You're not a.
I'm not a druid.
Yeah, you don't know much about fauna ecology, or
No.
you're not an arborist.
Perhaps we could come back to it.
Maybe Grizz might know something about nature.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
would be better off.
Absolutely.
For mindless one.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
wish I could have helped you. I should not have rolled. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's not
That's
bad.
not too bad.
That's pretty good. Okay. Trees can be replanted, though if it's in such a tormented, tortured state, that is going to be a bit of an ordeal, or maybe tricky. Although, for you, nature is like this one whole being. It's one large organism working together in an ecosystem. Even if you aren't able to save that tree, if there was something like a seed or an acorn that were to be planted, maybe that's enough. The life cycle would reassume by its kind of memories. You're not sure exactly how this works. This is kind of you guessing with trees and stuff and Grizz logic, but trees make more trees. Maybe they pass down their knowledge or their wisdom. Maybe then a new tree will be like being reborn.
See,
You're not
Chris?
sure.
Right, yeah, so I say all that.
Then Chris, why you seem to be able to communicate well with the forest and the trees. You wanna go in the boat and see if our friend here will give you a seed, then you can kind of I'll put some fire in that axe of yours. You can end the tree as in its current tortured state. We'd have the seed. We take the seed to his brother, and then
Okay.
his brother should be able to release him from his torment, his prison.
All right, I'll give him a visit.
Is that okay with everybody? I don't know. Is that
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
that way we can?
I think Grizz is perhaps the one who understands the tree best.
Okay, so
yeah.
I will produce flame. I will go over to Grizz's axe. I'll give it a good 20 seconds of just hot heat into that axe of his, and
Yeah.
allow it to have that fiery, the runes illuminate, and I'll say, okay, Grizz, no time like the present. Jump on in.
Okay,
All right.
jumps in.
Yep, you kind of forget how you did this last time, but I don't think Grizz thinks about it too much. He just jumps to the boat, and as he's jumping towards it, you kind of freak out as this 7-foot giant of a man leaps towards you, but then suddenly his form shrinks down to that of a miniature, and Grizz, you're back aboard the deck of the ship.
Right, okay. Go back to the great. Wait, what was your name again?
Rothleb, wasn't it?
Milan is the brother, and I will
Oh, the
also
Milan.
after that I will message Milan and let him know that Grizz is on his way and that he's coming for a seed. Needs to
Okay.
help.
You heard it. Milan is his name, and climbing back down the hatch, or you can go down the stairs. Either one's works. The eerie interior creaks once again as you enter into its hole, and the smoke is still kind of fresh in the air from where you accidentally set the thing on fire. Well, purposely, but didn't mean to really kill it. Uh, Regardless, you're back in the hole, and you feel the ground beneath you, almost as if it's kind of breathing. The board slowly rise and fall.
Milan, are you still here?
You hear a creak louder.
So is it? Because so the stump itself, like what we believe was the source of where Milan is like down the grate of the hatch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Can Grizz go over there and sort of look down and see if Milan's there?
Yeah, you quickly go over and peer down. The bottom had roots writhing around last time. They have all been burnt away, and now all that's left is this big stump that seems
How
to be not just a stump like where an axe would have sheared it away. Instead, you see where the trunk is sort of separated, warped unnaturally, and pulled into the actual walls of that shaft, and ultimately into the perhaps the boat itself.
okay? How far down is it? The
It's about 10-foot drop.
okay, can sort of Grizz kind
Drop him
of
down.
drop down
Yeah, absolutely.
and then kind of examine the root and the sort of stump, and then kind of say in Sylvan,
Okay. So, how do we free you? I'm
You
thinking, like, looking at this stump, it's a little bit like it's gone, like it's gone. I'm thinking, like, maybe we could like replant you or something. Like, I don't know, would that work? Like, you get to be young again.
you just see the tree trunk kind of try to move, but as it does, you see it tugging and it's pulling against itself. That's kind of warped into the wood. It's struggling to maneuver, but it's unfortunate. It's not able to move.
is
It
it
looks like
trying
it's
to free
restrained.
itself from like its warped state as if
Exactly, yes.
okay.
Hang on a second. Let me think. Okay, I got it. So, would it help if I just like chopped away the bits, just like got you stuck in the boat, and then maybe I can carry you out of here?
You
Like,
hear a slow, very dull creak.
okay, is that a yes? Like,
You hear
Oh
the
God,
same.
why'd we
You,
send you?
you hear the same repeat. You hear the same repeated, dull, slow creak.
is that a no?
You hear a different creak. This one seems to be a sharp shudder, like a rattling.
Grizz,
Okay.
what are you doing in there?
Okay, cool. All right, then yeah, sort of can Grizz start chopping away at the but not like at the root, the warp root, but rather sort of the bits of wood that would be part of the ship, sort of to have as little, to do as little damage at the thing,
Yeah, I understand.
Milan.
Okay. Um, roll me a. You're trying to be careful, but you don't want to just. You're still going to have enough force behind the swing to chop it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say this is going to be more like a survival check.
Okay. I'm okay-ish with that.
Okay. Really nice. Okay. The tree stump is severed from the warped wall where it turns into a flat wooden surface. You've severed the tree trunk, so its bark is now just this misshapen stump. The roots are also all warped as well, and they look like, as you kind of pick up the trunk, you see that it's still attached by this large kind of misshapen root as well. Uh, you've kind of got it halfway, and I'm going to need another one to get it
Okay.
all the way through. 20. Wow. Okay, so this a little bit trickier of an angle, but as you turn the the stump over and get towards the roots, you chop at them, and you've managed to lift up and extract the entire core of this thing. And as you're doing this, all the while you hear the boat shuddering, creaking with all its might until eventually that last cut, you've severed that link, and the ship goes silent.
Okay. Are you okay? You still with me, Milan? Quick,
There is
quick.
there is no response from the ship,
Oh, right.
but you do have a rather large misshapen stump in your arms.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put my rope around it, and then I'm gonna do like a little stump backpack, climb out the grate, then jump off the boat.
Okay. Grizz reappears. He has in his arms a very large wooden knot. It looks like a knot, but made of like root.
I got him.
That's
Oh,
that's
well,
not a
well
seed,
done,
Grizz.
Grizz. Well done.
I don't think it's his seed. So I was having a little chat with him, and yeah, I think I speak tree now, basically. I think I don't know. I think we have to plant him or somehow. Like, yeah, do you want him?
I mean, you can carry that around.
You keep it. You keep him. We should definitely take him outside the hut.
Okay. Mission complete. Da, 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 da,
I-
da, da, da.
The princess is in another castle.
Jesus Christ. Well, very well done in getting him out. I think we should probably put the boat back to avoid any kind of suspicion.
No, I don't want to go back there. I was told to leave that room. I was
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
very-
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
will.
yeah, no.
I will do.
No
I
coming
don't want to
back to
go
that
in. Maybe
room.
we can just leave the boat at the door and knock,
Yeah, yeah.
and run away.
It's
I
fine.
don't know.
I'm more
I
than
mean, I can
happy
hold
to.
on to it for a little bit.
I
Taro
am
said,
more than
I
happy.
don't mind doing it either.
But you guys really, you didn't
No,
hear
we
him say
shouldn't.
that.
No, yeah, don't push your luck. He's very dangerous and mad at us. I don't like him
Very
being mad at
convincing.
It's
us.
perfectly
Yeah.
fine. We
Ember's,
did as
Ember's
we
right.
should, and I think he might be happy to have his boat back.
Okay.
Grizz will
Well, I'm
pull
not
some-
I'm not going in there.
Once again, this is
We'll wait
past
for you
him.
out here. You guys
That's
go.
all fine.
You can maybe write a note saying, we're leaving it behind because we forgot we took this with us. Sorry about that. Don't hurt us. Yeah.
You guys are acting very strange.
It's only prudent to beware of a creature as strong as he is. That's perfectly logical. Nothing strange about that whatsoever. Right, Ember?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it would be completely illogical and much against Jaden Fowl's wishes should you return to that room. I would never think of doing something like that.
I just kind of look at Tyro, then look at the bag, look back to the rest of them.
Yeah, we should definitely do it like very continuous.
Taro just shakes his head.
Nice try, Chris. I'll just take the boat and say, we'll be right back.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
like-
we'll stay right here, not go down those stairs.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to go in that place anymore. Really, I don't think. Like, like
No, it's their private rooms. He said, "Don't go in there.
exactly. Yeah,
Just leave it at. Maybe tell Snurg. Maybe Snurg can bring it back. Maybe you just,
yeah.
you don't
When
have
you
to
feel
deliver
funny,
it
if
yourself,
like someone started like snooping around the quarters.
right? Privacy is important.
Have you all become Ember? Okay, just stay
Much as
here.
I hate to say it, sometimes Ember is right about some things.
Ah,
Not everything.
revelation!
Not anything important, but sometimes small things. He accidentally, a stopped clock is watched twice a day. I don't. You know what I
The
mean.
stop clock is right twice a day.
I'm
Yeah,
just
What?
gonna start sliding out the room.
we're on the
with
way
the
to
boat
great
in
things here,
hand.
Daya.
Yeah,
Maybe
Tyro.
you're the servant that I need instead of Tanner. You start seeing logic here.
Oh,
Don't call
God.
me a servant.
We'll work on that.
Tyro accompanies you for half the way, Tanner, and probably explains that yeah, there's definitely some sort of mental spell on these on the rest of our party, but I'm afraid I'm not able to dispel it right now. So we'll
That
just have to
should
put
be
up with it
fine.
for the time being. I don't think it's a terribly malicious one.
Well, I mean, all it seems is that they aren't able to come back, so maybe they're scared of it or something like that, the same way Ember was with the hut.
Right, yeah. Either way, we seem fine.
Yes, and the only reason I want to just get this out of the way and back is just so we don't raise any more suspicion than we already have. We can just say that Grizz took it because he's a bit possessive at the moment and we thought we should return it. I mean, who knows? We might be able to even gain favor from it.
Punch him in the face and break his concentration.
Oh, trust me, I'm going to kill him the second I get the chance.
Uh,
All right. You come back down and place the boat where it once belonged.
Yeah.
You quickly jump back up the stairs before anyone else notices. And as part of this enchantment, this constant effect, you've been asked to leave this place and not return. And as such, you're also compelled to leave and go away from this room. So I'm afraid not really giving you much of a choice. Sort of
yeah, I
railroad
was
you, but
thinking about that. Like, we got to go through this castle,
you
right?
got to go through. Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
go through here.
Or just
Anyway,
sit here for 8 hours. Yeah,
yep.
we can't go back down. Like,
Do we have visuals of this room, by the way?
Yeah, okay. I've left you on that room for
I
long enough.
was
Let's
gonna
take
ask if we could see a map here.
a
And we
map
have,
of
and not, I'm not asking because, she's sexy or whatever. I'm asking just because I'm curious what Natasha looks like. Do we have
Oh, you don't-
visuals of the
Can we have a
painting?
handout of that, please?
Yeah.
And an AC in that picture.
Funnily enough, sure. I will give you a quick picture of.
I'm making air quotes here, Natasha, because we technically don't know it's Natasha. We
Yes,
just
you're
assume
right,
it is.
exactly. This
We
is
assume.
what the portrait would have depicted.
Here we
Give
go.
me this-
Sultry woman.
A very sultry woman. She has.
Scantily clad, sultry woman.
Mhm.
Why
Very
is she
good.
so alluring? It's a mystery.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
Oof.
a mystery that needs to be solved.
There you go. Can you all see her?
Yes.
I can't see any. Oh wait, the wrong. Yeah.
Go,
Okay. Cool.
go.
Did you what now? Say-
Oh,
I
man.
just spat my beer out all over my desk.
Grizz, calm down there. You're getting a little too excited.
but,
Dia is kind
Oh,
of
man.
looking at this picture and sort of looking down at her own chest and going, "Wait, how are they staying up? What's keeping the gravity from doing?" She's like tugging at her things, going, "I guess if you pulled here and you glued it somehow, I don't know."
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Got a negligee.
She's never seen comic book costumes before. It's very
Right.
puzzling. This doesn't make any sense.
Okay,
Well,
well,
the
let me
hut
drag
does
you
weird
onto the map
things.
where you can actually see stuff.
Oh, I'm dying.
You should be able to see stuff in the bottom left of this map.
There we go.
Yep, oh, I can see it. Yep.
I'm just dragging people on. Where's Tanner?
So
There
that's
he
the
is.
painting we came through.
That is the painting, yes. In a weird way, I've accidentally done it the other way around, but easy way to fix that. It's a revolving door. So as you kind of come through here, you see that the whole thing spins on an axis, and eventually it's facing this way. And as you're all compelled to step through and into this chamber, you see the spinning suddenly slam shut. And this painting is now facing this direction.
Huh.
Huh.
Yeah.
Can we leave? Or are we stuck again?
Dia will go up to it and try and open the hinge again.
It does not budge.
Ah, fuck.
Uh-uh.
Wait, this. Which picture was that? This picture here.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That's the one you came in.
Are
And
there any
Dire,
doors here apart from that one that we just walked
there is
through?
there is a walkway at the back of this room leading to a staircase. And I want to say that the moment you're trying to pull on that painting, you feel like your hand is slapped away again by something. Like, not again, but this time you feel that same hand, but it pushes you away, and there's a cold touch to it. In fact, it felt like there were bony knuckles.
Do you say this, Grizz?
Yeah. I say it. It felt like it was a skeleton touching me.
Skellington.
Tanner
Yeah, he was-
farts and divine sense.
I think that was dire, wasn't it? But yeah, it doesn't matter either way. If anyone tries to touch the painting, you feel it, a hand kind of pushing you away or slapping you away.
Well, that's unfortunate. She's gonna, Dia's gonna try touching the other paintings and see if any of them have a similar feel of that, the hand pressing against hers.
There is once again, but it fades almost as if you think there was, and then you press through, it is no longer there. A moment later,
Which painting? Does it matter?
all of them, yeah, all of them
All
seem
of
to
them.
have portraits, yeah, like the one over here, some portrait you can't quite see from this angle. It's terrible. That is definitely a portrait, and you can see the same similar depiction of the family outside, but again, there's a faint feeling of a cold hand pressing against yours, and then it goes away, and then you're back to feeling the painting itself.
Divine sense.
Yeah.
Divine sense. Okay. There is undead nearby. The presence of a cold, mournful, undead presence.
How many?
Does it say you get to know how many? Just the location? I'll say that you locate them from each painting, including the one of the castle.
So 13.
There's not 13 paintings in this room, but yeah.
Oh, sorry,
that
I
mean-
misheard earlier.
Yeah.
1, 2. Okay.
The last room, I think, had 13. The 12
Right.
No, there-
Gothic.
The corridor
there-
did, yeah.
And
Yeah,
there
the
are
corridor.
13 chairs at the table.
There is.
So what would be the 13th chair? Who would that be?
The witch?
But this is like
God.
this is before the witch presumably came and screwed them up. This is like the past here, I think. I'm not sure. I
What?
think
What is it doing in the hut?
because I think
Don't
that
understand.
I think she took this Markov family as slaves, as like she took their souls or something. I don't know. But there was 12 of them. There's the portrait of 12 of them. But in here we have 13. So who would the 13?
Does that-
Uninvited dinner
does that-
guest. Maybe it is the witch then.
Player to player, does that 12 include Natasha and Eleanor?
No, those ones
No.
were extra.
So
They
Natasha
seem
and
to
Eleanor
be-
plus 12 mysterious people we don't know.
You're right, exactly.
One of which is Lady Mora.
One of which is Lady Mora.
That's right.
So
one of
Lady
which-
Mora is the
Lady
Markov.
Mora is one of the 12.
Yes. And yeah, as
Okay.
you enter in here, you're looking for 12 paintings. There is actually only 1, 2, 3. There's like 8 paintings in here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 paintings in here, but there is definitely 13, and there seems to be an extra one at the head of the table. And as you're looking over the table, Dia, walking chair by chair, you notice this beautiful bone china is laid out on the table with cutlery, and there are wine glasses spaced evenly amongst all the actual plates as well.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yet there is no bottle, there is no food. It just looks like the table's been laid, but there's no
Yep.
food or meal ready. As you're going past here, you see the candles on the actual candelabras are attached like skulls, and they flicker just faintly. And there's something else as well. Obviously, the cobwebs are just everywhere. You're kind of seeing them drape from the ceiling and in the corners of the room. But there's one last thing you can see is what appears to be kind of a holy symbol again. That same pair of wings with the halo above it seems to be depicted in other places around the room, either like crosses on the wall or yeah, no, we'll go with the like yeah, they're like figures on the wall, like a Christian family would place a cross on the wall, like pinned. It's like that. There's like this symbol kind of pinned around the wall
is that
everywhere.
what these are?
Those are the skulls. Let me grab
Not
something
quite.
that kind of depicts it. It's hard to.
So they have these little markings of Raziel.
That's right. Yes, there's the symbol of Raziel.
Why in
Are
this
there-
place, especially when Baba Yaga had such a negative reaction? Is there a room filled with Raziel?
I don't think we're in the hut anymore. I think maybe we've been taken back to, where I don't know if we've been taken back in time, or this hut confuses me a lot. It's really weird.
There we
Do
go.
you
The
think
depiction of
we were transported to the abandoned castle?
I
That would
think so.
explain the cobwebs.
I really do think so. I think maybe it was. I don't think we were transported there so much as she took the castle and put it into the hut, and
Hmm.
that's why it's gone from, as you described, Daya. That's probably what happened to it. But if someone were to go there, like you said, all they hear is wailing and such. So perhaps there's a rift or something. I don't know. I think we should be on our guard here. Given what Lady Mora likely is, this could be a very dangerous place. Tyro, have your strongest magics ready. This is not good.
Gotta get away from that room. And then
No,
Grizzle
Grizz, don't
keeps
run
going
off by
upstairs.
yourself.
Quiz,
No, I like to stay
Tanner,
in that
don't run
room.
off without me. I'm not leaving Tanner's side. I don't like scary spirits.
I
I
will
like-
follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not supposed to stay in that room. Gotta go.
What? Where is he going? What are you talking
as you
about?
come up, as you come
What?
up
Oh,
the
I
stairs,
thought we need to stay away from that room. So I think it's only logical, that we keep going as far away from here as possible.
Chris, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Huh. Sure thing, Grizz.
Is the magical effect compelling me to leave like every room and go farther and farther?
now that you've left the room, not so much, no. But you don't feel like you could come back to that room. I'll say that much.
Oh, so
So when
as
I go
we
back
leave,
to that room,
Exactly.
no, definitely
So-
not. That's a bad room. Jaden wouldn't like that at all if we were to go back in there. Daya, you should probably leave. I don't think Jaden wants us in there.
In this
As you
room?
come up to here, you get another cobweb-strewn area. It's dimly lit by candles. One on the shelf and another one of those skull candelabras on the side here. There is a window that is rattling loudly, a banging that seems to be the wind, but there seems to be a faint light coming from the window. Grizz, you run over to it. Roll me a quick perception check.
perception check.
Yeah. 3? Okay. The rattling suddenly stops as you come to it, Grizz, and you swear you saw like a faint light kind of wash past, but it was too quick and too swift. And as you're trying to find the light, all you can see is a faint silvery moon shining down. It is pouring with rain outside.
Oh yeah,
stormy.
Oh yeah, it'd be a shame if this place got wet. I'm just gonna shut the window.
Oh, the window is shut. It's kind
Oh.
of like a it's like a cross hatch window. What's the word?
Okay.
Yeah, but the window is firmly shut. It's just kind of rattling slightly from the sheer wind. that's
Well,
out there.
guys, looks like nobody's been here for a while. Not even Snug. Look at all these cobwebs. Snug.
What can we see outside the window?
You see a withered-looking dead tree, kind of with its skeletal-like branches being swung around in the wind. There is a faint fog in the air. In the distance, perhaps it's because the rainy clouds are causing quite a fog, but it is very misty. You could say. What is so funny?
I'm being chased by Ember.
Okay.
Well, you went back the other way. I can't follow him anymore.
It's literally square by square. I would like to try something. So, to kind of test the theory, if we're in the hut, I hope everyone's going to be on board with this. If we snuff out the lantern, down to the maintenance of the hut, if we're still within the hut, we're going to start hearing spooks, as we've done twice now.
Wait, what? What are you suggesting, Tanner?
If we snuff out the lantern and we start hearing the spooks as we've done twice, we'll know if we're in the hut or not.
That's very astute. Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, I don't want those wispy wisps touching me anymore. So, the sooner we find out, the better. And then we
Okay,
can
well-
just relight it. But that would
Okay,
eliminate where we are.
I'll bring my fire back in and deluminate my hands. Is that a word? Deilluminate? That's probably not a word. Oh well.
Extinguish?
Extinguish. Thank you.
That's what.
That's a real word.
Are we all on board with this?
Okay.
Okay.
Try it. See. Then we'll know at least.
Right, I go to take a deep breath to blow out the candle. Yes, we do, by the way, Chris.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how loud it was.
And
Okay.
as I'm about to exhale, I go, hang on, where's Tyro?
One
Tyro!
second. There's another chamber here, by the way. I haven't actually revealed yet.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. Okay, sorry about that.
no.
So, you're going to blow out this candle, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. This candle is blown out. And a moment later, you hear an incredibly creepy sound that not many of you probably have heard before. But it's sort of like a voice at first. It's discordant, but there's a melody behind it that seems to be like skipping slightly. And it sounds like something is coming from that room over there. And then immediately after that, you can hear a baby's kind of crying.
Hmm.
Boy.
That's different from last time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Leave it out. Let's see what happens. I'll.
If
Oh,
I am,
wait.
then I'm going to pop a couple of spells.
I don't know.
Bear
This is
with.
dangerous.
Oh.
Right, I think there's a baby in trouble.
10 point. What's your health at? Ember?
Me?
Yeah. 16. What's your max?
37.
37, right. 10 to you. 9 to
You.
me.
The storm begins getting more violent.
So it's just the baby crying that we heard. Plus the creepy voices, the melodic voices.
There is kind of a voice, but it's like.
Oh wait, no, I'll go one more.
Ooh, it's satanic Beatles. Everything's playing backwards.
Oh no!
This is the
Yes,
same kind of
right.
thing, though, as the shadows, like of walls. Like it's a very good on you, Cam. I didn't even make that connection.
Yeah.
Seems to be a common effect in the hut.
There's a couple of
Uh,
other items in here I haven't mentioned yet, but they're obvious if you look at the map. There's obviously a bookshelf with books, and there's a quiver of arrows as well. No bow, though, oddly enough.
I'm going to. Might be worth investigating the noise, maybe. Maybe. Oh, this place is.
Yeah, if there's a baby in trouble, we definitely should help.
Does does the baby sound like it's normal baby crying, like it's hungry, or is it like baby being tortured?
It sounds like it's calling for attention, like it's calling for its mother.
Go gaga.
No.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna do it, but it is calling out, like it wants attention. It sounds like it's like a baby that has been left alone, abandoned, and is just crying continuously.
What the hell?
Chris, you come round and you would see in this room a bit more information. A table has some sort of weird contraption on it. There is there's a loud cone that's emanating this music. Sounds like music, but there's a voice in it. And yeah, it's effectively a gramophone. Some sort of strange device, and it's turning. A little handle on it is turning slowly.
God.
There's also a jar of sorts, and it seems to contain many different coloured marbles.
Marbles.
Yep. And there are more paintings in this room, as well as more holy figurines of angels. And as you come into this room, I'm just going to check that you can see everything. Yeah.
Do you want to go with him?
You see a crib.
Yeah. I'll go. Sure. Into the strange, creepy room.
see the-
Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go right up to the crib and.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm
Whoa.
I'm gonna reach into the crib and see if I can feel anything.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Daya, you see the crib is rocking slowly, and you okay?
No. Yep. No, I'm not creeped out by like evil babies at all.
There's nothing in there, but as you go to reach down, you feel as though there's something there. There is a bouquet of flowers across the other side of the bed, with what look to be like yellow daffodils or something, sunflowers maybe. Though, as you pick the baby up, you feel the weight of something there. You lift it as if it's something invisible. There is a cold touch to the baby, and as soon as you pick it up, you see that your hands are suddenly stained blood red.
Oh
God.
boy!
And at that point,
Mhm.
you feel a nauseating sensation, a sickness in your stomach. All around you, the walls feel like they're melting. Though, as you kind of carefully strain your eyes to see what's happening, you realize they're not melting, but something is bleeding through it. You see rivulets of blood dripping through each crack in the wooden boards.
Oh my God. What is
The
going
hotel from
on
The
here?
Shining.
Around the paintings, the portraits on the wall, everyone would see this as well, not just Daya. But you start to see ghostly hands pushing their way through the actual paintings themselves, much like how you felt, Daya, except this time much more visible.
Guys.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, God.
No.
God
It's
damn
the
it.
grudge.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh,
What
great.
is
Oh.
going on? What is this? I don't like it. Oh, 23.
I'll see you at the end of the turn order, guys.
The end of the turn order. See you there, buddy. Yeah, apologies if that was next level creepy.
It's like a curse breakers crossover.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable right now.
It really is. Okay, goodness. It's gonna take me a hot second to do all more because there's a lot of them, and I don't want to mess it up.
Oh no, by all means, take your time with the multitudes of horrible ghosts.
Spectre.
Spooks.
This is a spectre.
Hmm. Okay, so Grizz, Grizz and Dyer, you see two ghostly figures pushing their way through the paintings, and they're like held in. It's kind of these rattling chains and these wailing sounds. Ah! Ah! Others are moaning more like quietly to themselves, like sobbing, like. Meanwhile, the crib that you still hear like a crying coming from that crib. Only gets louder. Tanner, Ember, in this room, the window suddenly shatters, and you see
Oh.
shards of glass fall all over you guys. It's not so fierce that you're like suddenly diving for cover and taking damage, but you are suddenly shook from it as these shards just strewn across the floor.
Holy fuck.
The candle
This is awesome.
the rest of the candles begin to flare up, more like burning torches than just small candles, except for the one that you blew out, Tanner. That remains out and stays out. Grizz, the set of marbles that were sitting right next to you suddenly all turn and look at you as you realize
Grr.
those aren't marbles, those are eyeballs, and the
Why?
pupils suddenly focus in on you.
I
Yeah,
Uh,
this
going
is
to
so
sleep
awesome.
well tonight.
I think Dyer, you're going to be up first as I roll the rest of these guys on. So
Oh fuck,
what do you
man.
do, Dyer? Oh,
I'm holding the ghost baby, right?
it feels like
I,
you are, but
I'm okay.
oh god, actually, funny enough, that turns into something. Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah.
1 second.
Oh no.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
it's
That turns into a ghostly shape of a baby, and that too has chains on it, and you realize you're holding it, a small, tiny spectre within your arms. Also, lastly, the last thing, the bouquet of flowers suddenly
Yep.
withers and turns into, like, yeah, just petals falling to the floor. But as they wither, you recognize there's at least probably about 13 of these flowers that wither to the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, where are they? That's the last thing that'll do for that.
Okay.
Okay, but it is going to be your turn first, I reckon. I don't think I can beat that. Is there anything else?
I am gonna walk up to the to one of the ghosts that's coming out of the painting, and I'm gonna hold the baby out to it and
Okay.
see if it takes it.
Oh man. All right. The wailing is horrific at being this close to the creature, but it does seem to stretch out its arms, trying to reach for something. You just quickly place out your arms, and the baby is taken up into the arms and clutched close against the chest of this spectre. But then its face turns to you and starts to breathe in and point towards you accusatively, as if you're the one that did this, and
Mm-mm.
you can hear it shouting and wailing, "Why you take her from me?"
Oh.
I'm going to back away, as
Hmm.
um back up into the wall, and I will hold my quarterstaff out protectively, and I will hold an action or hold an attack until something actually comes towards me.
Okay. Goodness me, still so many.
Yeah.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Daya right now is not entirely sure if she wants to attack these things, but she wants to get out of their way.
I do not blame you one bit. All right. So, who will be after that? It would most likely be Grizz.
Yeah. The girls is just kind of reel from the eyeballs, and then turn around and see the spectre right next to him. Right now, and then take a swing at it.
Okay.
The usual reckless and great weapon master.
14 is a hit.
That'll be a 16.
16 points of damage. Ouch. Right. That thing is almost split in two. Its form sort of separates, leaving this misty trail in between. You've still got an extra attack.
Second swing. The same.
That's also a hit.
Another 18 on that one.
Okay. With that, you see the creature reach towards you. Its long, elongated fingers grip your throat. A cold sensation comes over you, but you bring around a horizontal swipe and quarter this creature into tiny wisps that separate and evaporate into the air.
There's more.
There is plenty more.
And then Grizz will move there. That should be 30 feet. And then bonus action, go for a third swipe at this one here. A 20.
A 20 is a hit as well.
that'll
And
be-
is that what I think it is? An 11.
Sorry?
It's an 11. That's the first time you've rolled an 11 in a while.
Yeah.
I don't think you've seen this yet, but similarly, when you rolled a 12 before, it burst into flames. This time, you can also roll another d6. And you've just
Ooh.
discovered it's an 11 or a 12. It actually ignites on.
Yeah.
With that, you've done a whopping 17?
27.
27.
Yeah.
Well, wow. Okay.
Wow, wow, wee, wow.
Wowie! That's impressive. Grizz, you strike at this creature. Ah, crap. Just remembered something. Nope. You strike it so hard, you slam it back into the painting where it was pushing itself out. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, that seems to work, guys. You just smack them into the painting, and then they're gonna stay there.
Bop it.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Oh, man. Okay. Phew. All right. Which one is it? It's one on the back left. Okay, so he's moving whilst this is going on. So that's fine. It is going to be this one. Yeah, that's also going to be moving. So Ember, you'll be up. You can hear a wailing coming from below the stairs.
Well, down here?
You see something rushing up. But unfortunately, oh wait, Tyra needs to be on the initiative, guys. Oh my god. Here we go. This is where the juggling begins. Okay, it's at the bottom anyway. That's fine.
Okay, Tanner, should I relight this? Should we work through this, horrible mystery? What do you think?
Just keep
And then I'll-
yourself safe.
Okay, best way I know how. I'll go up against the wall and release my, burning hands, my, reach to the blaze, my Ganassi racial burning hands. So it's a con instead of charisma.
Okay.
And it's a pathetic 5 point. Oh, that's garbage. I'm doing it to hit these two. These two. 15.
Gotcha. So con save, yeah?
Yeah, so they have to make. Oh, I don't know
Okay,
what
right.
save they make, but Burning Hands I think is a dex save.
Oh, it's normally dex, isn't it? Okay.
But it's my con with the spellcasting modifier.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's your
So
DC
it's-
is your con. Okay, so
so
that was a
it's-
7. That was a
so
7
it's-
and an 8.
They're both fails, so they both take 5d.
Okay.
And that's the end of my racial ability for today. Get this one out of my face, Tanner! And then that's my turn.
Alright, 1 second. I still, believe it or not, have not rolled everything onto initiative. Let me just check I got everything. Yeah, I'm missing these two. Okay. Goodness me. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. We will get there one day. I haven't had to have this many things on initiative in a while. That's all. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Stack them up, guys. I'll take care of this in one fell swoop.
Okay, we're there. Alright. So after Ember's go, it is the one right next to you, in fact. It has
Ha!
it took 5 points of damage?
Fire damage, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't seem to be, though, like, although you've burnt part of the painting, I'll say. In fact, you've destroyed quite a portion. It's a cone, isn't it?
It would be a cone, yeah.
Okay,
So it would
this-
burn up along the wall and these
this-
two.
Painting, you've just destroyed utterly, melted away, including this one as well. Oh, God, not that. Crap. There. Oh, grab it. There it is. That has melted away, as well as the figurine of Raziel has just been shattered into pieces. And,
Sorry, Tanner!
yeah, that's fine. Also, the cobwebs which were there, also completely burnt away. That looks like everything there. Okay. Although the creature doesn't seem to have taken quite as much flame as what you'd hoped,
Oh boy.
it does seem to be slightly reeling back from it. But as the flames burn away the cobwebs, you see, and the paintings more so, you see it kind of like seems to be under a great amount of duress as the paintings melt away. It turns to you now with anger in its eyes, comes towards you and tries to grip a hold of your throat. Oh Jesus!
Oh boy.
Natural 20. You need to make a con save.
Okay. Pretty good at that.
You pass. You take 15 points of necrotic damage,
Ouch.
but your HP is not reduced by that amount. So
That would have killed me, so that's good. Alright,
that
boom.
okay. After that,
Tanner! Tanner!
it is
I
this
told
one's
you
go.
to stay safe.
I thought I could burn it!
Sire, the one that Grizz initially sliced up into pieces. You see those kind of wisps? They slowly pull themselves towards the painting, and that's all you see for that. That's all you're going to see on that turn. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Who else do we got? Okay. The other one, the painting was just destroyed of, rushes forward, seeing Grizz is slicing away at everything. Gonna go and try to touch you. You're already ready for it, and you kind of veer away as its hand swipes across. That's gonna end its go. The one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rushes up to here, gets towards Tyro, but he's gonna have a chance to react before it gets to him. It is now.
many of them.
Come
What?
on. Bring it
Oh
in.
my god.
I've got a plan, boys. I've got a
We
plan.
have to destroy the... Well, I can just light the candle and this will probably all be over. But we won't learn anything.
The baby wails continuously. Horrible crying, but it seems as though it doesn't seem to want to reach away or leave its mother's embrace. So for now, I'm going to skip over this guy. Okay, the mother, however, seems furious. And although you've handed this baby back, it seems to want to accuse you. You're the one responsible! Die! It's going to try and hit you. It swooshes past. Ooh, misses.
Ooh.
Was he going to say something?
No, tell me how to help you. I don't mean you any harm.
You cursed us!
I
Our
didn't.
whole family! It seems to see you as someone else that you're not, but
Hmm.
whatever it looks like it's doing, it gestures around to everything. It looks towards the walls, it looks towards its home. You cursed every inch of our home!
Who
And
cursed? Who cursed you?
Sure.
You! And it tries to swipe again, but you're too nimble. You dodge it out of the way. Rivulets of blood continue to pour down this bedroom, and those flowers continue to kind of wilt. You see the jar of eyeballs is rattling as she mentions a curse on everything. Okay, it's gonna end its go. Tyro, I really wish I knew how to play a divination wizard. So
I cast spells and have an owl.
He casts a spell that's just devastating to ghosts. He's got an anti-ghost spell.
oh
It's
man,
really
I wish
powerful.
he's much more utility. Let me tell you. And I don't want to use his big. No, he hasn't prepared that yet. Anyway. Okay, he's got cantrips. I can do that much. You guys are gonna be like, what? After all of that, just cantrips. Actually, no. This could work a treat. Flaming sphere. Sorry, taking liberties with your character, but I'm really trying to do my best to think what you would do in this instance. No, because you just saw that fire wasn't effective. See, so maybe he would be smart enough not to do that. Mind Spike, screw it. He's going to cast Mind Spike at 3rd level. That ought to do the job. So he's going to cast it on the one that's already injured from the... I didn't just close my game. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm coming back. He casts it on the same one that you've just burning hands in a hope that it will do enough to weaken the spirit. If you can't attack the body, attack the mind. And you see him just reaching out, trying to clench this thing's mental being. And I think that's a wisdom save, isn't it? Or is it intelligence?
It says wisdom.
Okay. That's a fail. And why didn't that do it at up? Did that upcast it?
17 psychic.
Yeah, normally Mind Spike is... It's normally 3d8, so it didn't do the extra one. Okay, I'll roll it. Actually, I don't need to. That's literally enough. So with the extra one, it's good job we did upcast it. He immediately banishes this spirit away by psychically assaulting it. The spirit racks its brain and is pulled back into that wall where the painting was. Okay, that's going to end Tyro's go. I don't think he wants to move. But he will have Cahoots aid Tanner. There you go. That's his go. Alright.
Thank you.
Tanner, it's not good news. There are more of these specters coming up the staircase. A whole family of them, you could say.
Oh boy.
That's fine by me.
Their forms seem to glide effortlessly through the cobwebs without disturbing any of them. They don't even let the candles don't even flicker slightly. But there's 2 of them on the stairwell. And then right at the bottom, this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think that's all of them. It is your go, Tanner, right at the bottom.
Perfect. So Tanner is going to bring up his shield and is going to begin charging forward and is going to sprint past this one and is going to stop here. And he's going to reach into his armor and pull out his holy symbol of Raziel and say, "The people of this place is cursed, and Raziel shall cleanse you." And I will cast Turn the Unholy. So every creature, fiend or undead, that I can hear or see within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, it has to spend its entire action to move as far away from me as possible, and
Cool.
can only take its action to dash.
Okay, how many of them are there here? In your reach?
It's literally, I was trying to measure it out. It's
30 feet?
Yeah, so it's
Okay, so I guess those
What?
two, not...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
it's like all of these.
Gotcha. Alright, I'll roll wisdom saves. Is it wisdom? Yep, okay.
That should be a decent
So,
chunk.
1, 2, 3,
Fail, pass.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, pass, fail.
Very good.
And then there's 2 more additional ones that you can't see but are in range. 1, 2.
Fail. So 3 pass, the rest fail.
Okay, it's going to be a little bit tricky to mark all of these. I'll put a yellow marker on the ones that have failed.
And of course, just because I need to be fair, this one, this one will obviously get an attack of opportunity for me moving past.
Okay, yeah, of course. So only 3 passed. Okay, the ones you can't see failed. 2, 3. Okay, it was like all 3 passes right next to each other. So the ones closest to you are somehow resilient the most.
Fuck.
The ones furthest away just see this horrific blinding light. They don't quite know what it is. They see it and they're like, they seem to fear this light, and they're going to have to use... So they're turned, effectively. Just like
Yeah.
undead. Is it the exact same effect as turn undead?
Sorry, I thought I posted it in. I'll post that in
Yeah,
now.
I see it. I'm just checking.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
You can only use a dash. Yep. If there's nowhere to move, you must use a dodge. Cool. Yep. Perfect. Alright. And I think I'll take 1 attack of opportunity.
Miss.
14 misses. Alright. We're back to the top of the round. Dire.
Oh, sorry. Last one.
Yep.
I'm going to cast a bonus action for Sanctuary on... Ember.
Ember's looking real bad, but so is Tyro. He's not...
Yeah,
he's
I
not-
know. I think it's... Yeah, I'm going to cast it on Ember.
Okay, Ember, you have Sanctuary.
Okay, thank you. I'll put the wings on.
Just in case you need.
You carefully maneuver around these bits of broken glass everywhere. Okay. I'm going to keep cahoots with you. There we go. Alright, we're back to the top. Dire. This thing has
Okay.
shown no remorse.
Yep. Can I run around it to get to its painting? So kind of circle.
You could.
Circle
It would
of
it
kind
would
of
get
avoid
an
it.
attack once you get to the painting.
Okay.
Because you're leaving its
What-
reach there.
Yeah. Once I get to the painting, I want to take the painting off the wall and smash it into the ground.
Okay.
Like-
A 15 misses, and you're
Ooh.
easily able to duck underneath it. You rush to
Okay.
the painting
Yep.
and
Yep.
smash it. No problem. There's not even a roll for this. You just
Yeah.
grab it, smash it into pieces, and you see the spectre suddenly like shudder as if like a cold chill has just grasped them.
And I'm gonna say, tell me how I cursed you.
You cursed our home and cursed our family.
Why? Tell me why. What did you do?
Yeah, there's no real reply on that one. I'm gonna say it just sort of screams in your face. But yeah, it's real
Be
frustrating. I
like
know.
it all started back in year
Yeah.
74 when
Right.
no. It was worth a try. Yeah. I
And I'll say
guess
you still got
yeah.
more action economy if you want to use it. I'll
Okay,
say that's a free action.
I want to cross the room and do the same to the other painting.
Okay. As you do that, you see one of the specters pushing its way out of it, and you're grabbing a hold of it at that moment, and I'm moving and shattering it. There it is, gone. It shatters into pieces. The specter, however, rises from each section and forms together, and is now just about standing next to you. It's not right there, but it will be on its turn. So you're gonna
Okay.
it won't
I
provoke an
was,
attack of opportunity,
but
It's
I will
turned
next
at
time.
least.
but it has
I
4
was
cards.
hoping that would you know,
Oh,
do something a bit more destructive. But that's
it
okay. Yeah, it's
it
fine.
did. You see the creature is like, yeah, yeah, sort of like breathing. It seems like you have done something by shattering the painting. Also,
Yeah.
this creature is fearful of Tanner, so on
Yeah.
its turn, it's going to be running away anyway.
Okay.
And you've still got another action.
Okay. I'm going. Is the gramophone still playing?
It is, yes, kind of wailing slightly.
Wailing. It's
Yeah,
playing backwards, right?
right. Whatever's happened to this, it's like, yep, yep.
I'm gonna flip the switch and make it play the right way. I want to know what it's saying.
Okay. It is like some sort of incantation, like you've heard wizards talking and saying their spells. It is some sort of incantation, and amongst those words, you can roll me a perception check.
21.
Okay.
Tell me everything.
You hear, I curse your seats at the table. I curse your knowledge. I curse your past, your future. Even the light you used to to light your home. I curse your lineage. I curse your weapons. I curse the windows to your soul. I curse your very blood. And most of all, I curse that blighted angel, Raziel. They can't help you now.
Oh
And the
my
voice is very similar.
I'm fucked, guys. I'm so fucked. Oh no.
Oops. Yep. Okay.
Does this echo out towards
do it.
us?
Yeah, I guess you would
Do
all hear it.
we all hear
Is it
this?
Baba Yaga's voice?
It does
It
sound
does
similar
sound
to,
like Baba Yaga's voice.
or it could be it's very hard to note exactly, but it could be another witch as well. You're not 100% because of the kind of distortedness of a gramophone. It could well be her, or it could be another witch.
Stupid lo-fi technology.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, that was enlightening.
It
Yeah,
seemed to
they're
list
remapped
a number of
a lot.
things.
Yep. Seats at the table, past, future, lineage, weapons, lights, windows, blood,
Knowledge.
or windows to the soul,
Yeah.
blood,
Sure, the eyes.
knowledge. Yeah, that definitely the eyes, and the angel Raziel. Okay.
Wait, do these specters have eyes?
Well,
Those marbles are actually eyeballs in a jar.
the
Yeah,
marbles
so
are
the
eyes.
specters do not have.
The
So those are
specters
all.
seem to have these empty glowing sockets.
Yeah. Oh god.
Now that could just be because they're ghosts, or it could be because their eyes have been taken. What do you do with a jar of cursed eyeballs, everybody?
You have to. I like the idea of breaking these paintings, though.
Yeah.
Start.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is fucked.
Mm, I don't know. Is there still any time on my turn? Or am I?
You-
I've.
1, 2, 3 actions. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
say
Okay.
that unless you want a bonus action flurry of blows, I will allow you to do that if you want. It's weird because you've kind of attacked the painting, so I guess that
Yeah.
counts.
No,
If you,
I'm not gonna flurry of blows it.
okay, no
I'm
worries.
trying to figure out how to solve this problem rather than trying to fight the ghosts.
No, that's absolutely fine. You're on the right track. I'll say. There
Oh.
is another
Okay.
specter coming out. Oh,
Mm.
yeah, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. The one who is not feared, Tanner, shows no mercy and rushes towards you, but has no more action left. Grizz.
They're riddles. Smack, smack.
Always helpful to have a smash.
I'll shout out, don't attack the ones that are scared of me!
What?
Don't attack the ones that are scared of me!
Which ones are scared of you? They all look the same.
I point to them.
This one
Don't
gets,
hit
He
that
doesn't
one.
give a fuck.
He's
He
gonna
doesn't
run
give a
away.
fuck.
Hit the
Fuck
one
you.
that's going to Tyro. Hit the one
So,
that's going
Grizz,
to Tyro.
this one you get close to and it cowers away from you. Please don't hurt me. And the
Okay,
other
you behave. Okay, you're going out, going out.
yes, run.
Take one.
Thank you.
First swing, the huge 19.
Okay, that's a hit. Fonk. That is
The 28 in total.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna do it. And if your weapon wasn't magical, again, you see that this specter seems to be just cut up by the axe, as if it's hitting something incorporeal. The blade itself kind of glows a dull kind of misty coat to the axe, and it seems to slice straight through this one.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Yeah, 100% you are.
And then at the second swing, he'll yell out in giant,
Spark.
Okay.
and then 15.
Goodness. Yeah, it sparked the last time. Oh, it doesn't really. It doesn't obey.
That'll
But
be
how much damage is that?
Just 15 on that one.
15. Okay, this one's still alive.
Oh, since I killed the first one with one swing,
Yes.
will that still activate my bonus action to take a third swing, or would that only apply?
No, that's you've got that ready to go, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, yeah. Take a last swing, try and finish this one off.
Is that great weapon master?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Go ahead.
An 18.
18 is a hit, and that'll do it as well. My god, he's cleaving through these like a knife through butter. Well
That's my
played.
turn.
Yep, that's good. Trust me,
Cool.
culling these numbers whilst people solve the puzzle is hugely beneficial. Though, what is it a puzzle? What? No, a puzzle.
Well, it's
You-
like a puzzle, but it's like a jigsaw puzzle, but my axe fits on everything.
Okay, meanwhile, that spectre that you've feared flees all the way back into its painting at the far end of the room. Ember, you'll go.
Alright, very simple, quick turn, guys. I'm gonna go. Hang on, actually, might not. Feet. Okay. 30. Good. Okay, so I'll move right to behind Tanner, who's my guardian angel. And then I am stuck on my character thing. The fuck? There we go. I will cast Firebolt on this paint.
On the painting.
Yeah, on
Okay.
as to not
you-
break Sanctuary.
Ooh, natural 20. I think Sanctuary will drop.
It says. Oh, well, we're going to find out. Anyways,
Yeah,
that's what Ember does.
okay.
If the water creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, the spell ends. So I don't know. You interpret that how you will.
Okay.
You
Okay.
interpret that how you will. But that's what Ember's doing.
Ooh, I like that.
So,
Yes.
as it happens, Ember, I'm afraid there is something coming out of the wall, but not quite. So, in a weird way, I count this as not attacking the creature. So this is a natural 20. I'm going to say in addition to that, it flares so brightly that it explodes and cracks this candelabra on the wall. The skull cracks and shatters. Meanwhile, the wax of the candles simply just explodes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But just wanted to burn the painting and didn't want to destroy the skull.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
So
No,
that
I will use a bonus action. This is in preparation for future things to convert a level 1 spell slot into 1 sorcery.
Okay. Gotcha. The moment you cast that spell, you hear a wailing behind you as something pulls itself out of that figurine that the angel has on the shelf. It like literally pulls itself and peels it out itself. But as it does, it sees Tanner and flees into the corner. So it's not going to get anything done this turn.
Oh,
I think
this
all
was
the
so worth-
paintings and other things need to be destroyed, or I don't know. The ghosts are coming from everything.
Likewise,
Yep. Trying.
this one flees into the corner as well from Tanner. That's its go. Meanwhile, oh yes, perfect, cool. Well, this misses a go, so that's because it's reforming. So that's its go. This one flees away. 5, 10, 15, 20. Goes to here. There's a lot of running away going on.
Turn on dead fun times.
Very powerful indeed, yeah. Okay,
Perks
this
and
one
powers.
reforms. Oh boy. But isn't going yet.
No, it's not concentration.
It's concentration, is it? Okay.
It's not.
It's not.
Wow, that's really cool.
This one rushes back towards its painting. Is there any that I can actually use? Yes. No, the baby screams at the top of its lungs, and it's going to hold its action at this point. Okay, cool. The one painting that you just smashed, burnt, there was something coming out of it, but as the painting burns away, you see the spectre sort of burning and burning until finally it erupts in flame. So much flame, in fact, that it suddenly bursts out of this candle here. The candles are flared up to such a degree that it reforms this spectre. And now you have a flaming spectre on your hands. It rushes forward. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Shit!
and goes straight towards Tanner and takes an attack at you.
Bring it down! Miss.
God. Okay. The flaming spectre just narrowly avoids your throat. Okay. It's going to end its go. What else we got? Is it Tyra? No, it's one more. Oh yeah, it's the mother. Okay. Mother comes over to you and continues to try to life drain you. This time the baby also
Ooh.
screams as well. Is that a hit?
My AC is 19, so I think so.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
You take
6. Ooh.
16 points of necrotic damage, and I need a con save.
Your AC's 19? What?
Yep.
I'm a crap
Yeah, you-
tank.
It's nimble. It's evasive tanking.
It's the dexterity, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you do pass. Your life is slowly drained away from you. As you see that, there is actually color to the spectre, slightly like a blood, fleshy color, as if they're draining your very life force. And you start to see hair sort of regain its weight and texture. And yeah, it's sort of a face that sort of resembles Lady Mora, but much older.
Hmm.
Tyro, goodness. I guess you can do another mind spike one of these. That's a fail. Oof. Okay. 20 psychic damage.
Nice.
So this one, it is still barely alive though. Okay. He's going to back up into the corner. Oh, well, not back up all the way. Just kind of against the bookshelf where he feels safe. As he gets closer to the books, guys, these don't look like normal books anymore. He points out that the books have all turned from lovely parchment and leather bindings to fleshy exteriors.
Oh,
Ew.
boy.
They are
Yeah.
pages made of skin, and even Tyro seems to be freaked out. Okay. Tanner, this one's going to come around behind you here.
Bring it.
13
Yes.
misses. Okay. And this one as well rushes forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There is a lot of specters. This one comes around behind you, Ember. Is about ready to strike, but you have
Right.
time to react.
Did it move past me?
Yes, it did.
He 14,
Hits?
10 bludgeoning.
Or 5. As you see that your flail doesn't seem to
yes.
possess the same properties that Grizz does. As he
No.
swings his axe around, it cleaves them into pieces, but your flail, you don't feel like it's hitting anything, so you're over swinging and just kind of stumbling with the weight of it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that effective, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Uh,
I can make do with that.
Alright, Dia, you're back up.
Okay.
My turn?
Oh yeah, my
Oh,
bad.
where did you go?
Tanner.
I can't wait an
My
entire
bad.
turn order.
Sorry, yeah, sorry, Tanner, go ahead. You're surrounded by specters.
Yes. How very quickly as a paladin, I've always questioned this. How many channel divinities do I actually get?
Normally two per day.
2 per day.
I'll double check that because I don't really play Paladin, but
Yeah, it's the one thing that I've always been confused about, and one thing that I've always questioned. Do you mind if I quickly find that out? Because that's going to drastically change.
I'm looking it up for you right now.
Thank
Uh,
you. Channel divinity.
two. You live in
Do you get any? A channel divinity. Your oath allows you to channel divine energy to fuel magical effects.
oh,
This
one.
is when you use your channel divinity, you choose which option you use. Must then finish a short or long rest. Use your channel divinity again.
Yeah. Okay, it's once.
Once.
Well, I'm not having a magical weapon. Unless divine smite counts, is it?
What do you mean?
Does divine smite count as a
As a
magical
magical,
weapon?
well, the ability is magical, yes, but the weapon doesn't become magical.
Oh, okay, cool. Right. Anyway, enough of this. I'm going to schmuck this
Schmuck?
one that's closest to myself and Ember.
All right, this one's reaching out towards you, gasping for air. Ooh, that's
20
like
with divine smite, of course.
slap it. 12 below,
And
so it's 10 radiant.
so
The-
6 bludgeoning, 10 radiant.
The radiant is in full effect. You see the creature shrivel back down to size, and its form becomes very faint, almost completely transparent, as the radiant shines through it. It is still barely holding on, though. And it's like, it burns!
Destroy it,
is
Tanner!
Is it barely hanging on?
It is, yeah.
Okay, second attack. I'm just gonna go without divine smite.
Although this one's also barely hanging on, the one that Taro hit.
Yeah.
You could either, you could
In
hit
fact,
one
no,
of
I
those.
have two attacks, so my extra attack could be a spell. Correct?
I think
Divine
so.
Smite's a bonus action, isn't it? Or is it, sorry, your paladin smite is no action.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna firebolt it.
Okay, you can roll with disadvantage, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, 5 foot. Goddamn. 15.
It's
9 points of fire damage.
9. Unfortunately, though, as seen by Ember earlier, the fire does not seem to take much hold
No!
on their spiritual form. It is barely holding on by a candle, you could say. Anyway, it is now back to Dire.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna swing with the quarterstaff at the mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. I just remember I said earlier the baby held its action. As soon
Uh-oh.
as you thwack the mother, which
Yeah.
you can roll now,
Mm-hmm.
the baby screams and tries to protect its mother, I guess. But it misses. It just kind of like,
Okay.
it just like scratches at you. But
Okay.
it's kind of discerning, just discerning?
Yeah. It
Disconcerting
knows
to see
it
that.
knows that I'm
Yeah,
Okay. So it's a 22 to hit
that's a hit.
and 9 bludgeoning damage.
Reduced to 5. Okay.
And I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows,
Okay. Go right ahead.
which I think gives me 2 unarmed attacks. 20 and 28.
They're both hits and a crit. 5 again. And then 15 is reduced to 8.
Okay. And then as part of my part of the flurry of blows, the mother has to make a strength saving throw. and
Oh.
will be pushed away from me if it fails.
Okay. Strange. Okay. So these creatures don't look like they have much semblance of legs, and as such, you'd think you'd have a hard time knocking them down. But
Mhm.
as you're knocking them away, it doesn't say anything about being immune to pushback. So with this last punch, you release a kind of like a torrent of force.
Yeah.
That is enough for the spectre sort of like to be pushed back. 15 feet, in fact. That's a
15
lot.
feet, yeah.
Yeah. The creature is barely corporal or incorporeal. It's barely holding together.
Okay. I'm gonna say ask it, what is the source of the curse? Tell me now. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna reach out with one hand and flick the record off the gramophone so that it stops chanting.
All right. The constant incantation is cut short, but you hear again the wailing of, "You cursed our home and cursed our family. We were then bound to this place, trapped within our own home as a prison. You cursed every inch of it. There was no reprieve. There was no reprieve.
How can the curse be broken?
There was something else on the record I should have mentioned actually as you were flicking it off.
It tells you, by the way, to undo this curse.
There is, after you've heard this chanting, it kind of goes on for a while, right?
Yeah.
You notice that it does repeat.
Yeah.
And at the moment it repeats, it goes backwards on itself and it's starting the sequence again.
Mm-hmm.
And as it lists everything, you start to realize there's a count to each of them. There are 13 curses.
Ooh. Okay.
And yeah.
13 curses.
13 curses, 13 aspects.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that information yet. This 13 is a thing. God, I can't think quick enough to. All right.
As you look around the room, you notice 13 rivulets of blood.
Yeah.
Pouring from the walls.
13 chairs, 13 portraits, 13 curses, 13 Statues,
There are
apparently.
26 eyeballs in that jar.
You can pop them out and count if you like. As part of your turn. No, I'll
There's
say you do
definitely
hear.
more than 10.
Okay.
I think that's.
I'm gonna. Yep.
okay. I think you've got like maybe like a free action left.
Yeah. What else can I do? What else can I do? I'm going to. I'm gonna smash the record.
Okay. Gramophone is
Just
smashed.
throw it against the wall and smash. Yeah.
All right. It is completely broken, and I'm gonna say that's your whole turn, smashing the last thing here.
Yep.
All right. It is gonna be the one right next to you, Tanner. Strikes again. 19. Oh boy,
that does hit.
gonna hit. You'd need to make a con save and take 11 points of necrotic damage. It saps your life force. Your maximum has been reduced by 11 as well.
Thank heck for aid, so it only drops by 6.
Yeah, I guess so. Good shout. Grizz. They need some backup in there. There's a lot of
Yeah.
specters holding on by a lifeline, like holding on by a thread.
Which one looks the healthiest at the minute?
You want to go for the healthiest? That would be this one that Tanner's face to face with.
Okay. And these two here have been damaged already, right?
Yeah. That one's looking like it's completely on its last thread.
Okay. So with that one, it'll just be a
Headbutt.
regular swing,
Okay.
still recklessly, but
Yep.
not with Great Weapon Master.
Okay,
Awesome.
roll a hit.
Still
That's a
check.
hit.
3.
With that,
We'll take 8.
you have sliced the spectre into.
And
It
then
vanishes away into wisps.
and this one looks pretty rough as well, does it?
Oh yeah. No,
Okay.
actually, it's taken a bit. It's not too rough.
Okay. In that case, that'll be reckless with Great Weapon Master at that one. The
Okay.
one that it's
Oh,
9.
I'm afraid that is a miss.
Stars, then bonus action for a third swing in the same target.
Okay, go ahead.
20
20,
for
Yep,
a
that's-
18.
18. Out of there.
Okay.
All right. That's another one. Bites the dust. At least for now.
And I can Grizz kind of like move here and sort of like, I don't know, like wail back at the other two to kind of sort of have them draw, like sort of taunt them.
Hmm.
Yeah, for him.
You scream with equal wailing ferocity.
Well, like,
Um,
Wah, wah.
One of them seems to take notice of you, and wails back. But we'll see what happens in just a moment. Where is this one? Okay, it's running. Ember, your turn.
Sorry, just discussing this. I will. By there, but not. I will run back over to Tyro and actually step back this far and. Tyro's got the books under control, so I'm actually going to.
Does he? He doesn't know what to do.
I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna dash to this quiver.
Okay, you see a quiver of arrows.
How many?
13.
Yeah. Okay. Got no more action economy, but maybe in the future I shall burn those. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, you've
mean,
got a
I
free
can't-
action.
I have a free action.
Yeah, like a free. Do you want to pick up the arrows, or you just want to? I guess for a free action, you count them and see just to make sure.
Yeah, I'll quickly rummage through and see how many there were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems that the 13 is... you're onto something, Dai. I got 13 arrows over here. I'll just yell out.
Okay.
Looks like 13 bucks as well, Tyro. What's going on over there?
The Tyro's just like, what do you want me to do with them? I can't destroy a
Well,
book.
I think we might have to.
I'm a wizard. That's like asking a farmer to burn his crops.
They're sickly crops.
Okay, I get it. All right.
I don't know if we
Um,
destroy this stuff though, or we're supposed to arrange it in some manner. Or
I don't know. My instinct is to destroy, but that might not. I mean, it's not really.
I mean, I already
destroying the
destroyed a bunch of
paintings isn't
paintings and shit.
getting rid of the specters, but it hurts them.
And I'm going to have to say no about destroying the statues of literally my god.
They're corrupt.
You could inspect the statues if you want.
They're cursed.
Uncursed
It's
them,
not
Tanner.
your god. It's no longer your god.
You don't know that.
Alright, I don't know.
And
What
like
the fuck to
they're
do.
like shouting back and forth between Tanner, and there's literally two of those depictions between them. Okay, Ember, you're gonna be a little bit spooked in a minute because those shattered bits of glass that I mentioned begin to rattle on the floor.
Oh.
Something is swirling them around, like a wind has just entered. A dull, kind of dim, sickly light is suddenly shining through the open window. The curtains have kind of blown in, and the rain is like pouring sideways into the room.
But
not
there's
just the
14 of
rain.
them.
You suddenly hear a rattling of chains swooping closer to the window.
Fuck this
And-
guy.
Suddenly emerges from it and reforms, and then looks towards you. Swooping in, it tries to drain your life away.
Does
Okay.
it make a wisdom saving throw first?
Oh, it's got a wake of wisdom, hasn't it?
I don't know if that's...
It does. It fails.
Fuck off!
Oh, goodness. Okay. So it wastes its turn trying to swipe at you, but then, yeah, there's this. As you shout that, there's like a feminine voice behind it as well. No, not a feminine. It's a male voice, sorry. But it sounds like an angelic voice at the same time shouting it. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so instead it just has to rush towards Tyra, and it wastes the rest of its turn doing that. Clutch save. Okay, that was.
I'll do it.
Just want to see this actually. Very clutch save.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
This is getting too tense for anyone. We can take a break at any moment. I know this is a long combat, but for the most part, you've dealt with 4 of them already because they're just sitting there fleeing and cowering.
For a minute.
We're going down the turn order pretty quick. Where's this one? Oh, another one. Oh, okay. Okay, so that one that you cut to ribbons, it's actually about 2 turns ago, in fact, you cut it to ribbons. Suddenly you start to see the web in the corner between those 2 statues starts to knit together,
Well, the webs, 13 webs.
and you see this creature pull itself out
Fuck me.
of the web and reforms and rushes towards you, Grizz, and gets to do its life drain.
Protection.
Misses.
Oh, that missed.
It's fine, it would have missed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
That'll do.
Grizz, you hear it coming, and as it's wailing flies overhead, you duck underneath just in time. Okay, that's going to end its go.
I throw my
And we
shield at Grizz.
Funk.
What else we got? I'm having trouble locating my specters. It's because it's fearing in the corner. All right, the baby's going to hold his action again. Doesn't want to jump out of its mother's arms. Okay, it's the one next to you, Tanner. This was the one that kind of Grizz, in a way, taunted. So I'm going to have it strike at him. 16.
That'll hit.
Okay. Take 13 points of necrotic damage. And it's just 13, so you don't lose your max either, which, God, you don't want to lose any more at this point.
Yeah. That's actually quite hefty. I'm gonna use my reaction to use
Stone's Endurance.
endurance. Yeah,
Okay, so you reduce that by 5, or is it more than that?
by
You.
0.
Oh, wow, by everything. Fantastic. So as you see this creature reach towards your chest, you see its hand kind of about to pass through and grip your heart, but your chest sort of flexes up hard as rock abs, and the spectre, as incorporeal as it is, can't seem to press through your body. So strange.
Just kind of caressed your chest.
Yes, exactly that.
Give it a lift, bro.
Oh, God.
God damn. Alright, the mother continues to wail against Dire. Flies towards you and takes a swipe. 18
Nope.
misses, just
Nope.
barely.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you feel a rush of wind coming up behind you, and you're sort of having to like lean over the table as it kind of swirls around in a spiral and then comes back into place. Tyro, meanwhile, poor guy, he's not had enough. He's already got one on him again. So wait. Okay, the books. All right, Flaming Sphere. He's gonna cast it at 2nd level, and you see a roiling ball of magma condense, and he sends it slamming into the shelves, swiping the entire bookshelf, destroying every book along its path, including the candle that was there and the statue at the very end of it. I'll consider the statue the creature it slams into at the end and shatters. The books
No!
are dealt with. You feel a cold embrace. Ugh. Okay. That's going to be his action to do that, and bonus to move it. And that's going to end his go. You do see the spectre that was right there. Oh, one moment, guys. 13 books. Nope, never mind. Nothing happens. All good. What does it? 13 books. One more. No, we're good. Okay, continuing. Taro, that's a turn to do the books. This creature starts to reform, but it's not going to have a turn yet. And that means we're back down to this one that's reforming. Tano, it's your go.
Cool. So I'm gonna try and end that one at the bottom.
Yep.
Divine Smite. Well, 24.
That's a hit. Even with just the bludgeoning, that's enough.
Oh, why do you have to say that?
You get
Why do I
to,
have to
to
tell
choose
you?
after damage or no?
No, I have to
When it
call it
hits.
before. But I
Yeah.
lose the freaking spell slot. That's so shit.
Oh, you loved Pardon.
Yeah, I fucking love. Yeah.
Calm down. Alright. Why you have to be mad?
Shut up.
Ilya Brizgalov, back from the dead.
Right, I
Okay.
attacked the second one
Alright, go ahead.
with Divine Smite. Or do I need to? That's 20.
That's
So I
it.
don't know why I'm still on disadvantage. So that is
5 bludgeoning. You know what? I'll let you have your divine smite. Go on. There it is. The one before, I mean. This can be your
Oh.
spell slot you spent.
Oh,
I'm
thank
I'm being nice.
you.
You can have your spell slot back. So you've still 18 points of radiant. Whew. That's
So-
nearly enough to one-shot it, but your name isn't Grizz, so it's left on 1 HP. Oh, dear. Yes. Unfortunately, if only your flail's magical, it would slice or bludgeon this creature. Rather, this creature is just shone with the brilliance of Raziel's warrior, and instead it shrinks down to just a few little eye sockets floating there. It's like when you destroy a ghost in Pac-Man. It's just the eye is running around now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Bonus sanctuary.
You can't have sanctuary on 2 targets. Wait, can you? You can, can't you? Yeah, I guess you can.
Well, it would have gone away as soon as it tried.
No.
Oh no, it stays up.
Yeah. But sanctuary isn't concentration, is it?
It's
So
not.
you can do it on multiple targets as well.
I hate to be this guy, but I am this guy. You need to make a con save, my friend.
Oh, concentration.
Turn
Well, it's not-
undead.
10
You got
undead.
hit. You got hit, right?
10 undead
Yeah.
isn't concentration.
No, it's turn the unholy as my paladin ability.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Is it? It's not concentration, is it? No.
it's that one.
So you cast 2 spells, or not spells, but yeah, that's not
Nice.
concentration, and neither is
Great.
sanctuary. So you're all cushy at the moment.
Hell yeah. So I'm going to. Oh god,
In fact,
Tyro's a
it's
one.
a good job it isn't, because divine smite, or one of your smites, is. I think your smite.
Oh, that's a
spell
good
slots
thing.
are-
That's a good thing you brought up. Can I cast Sanctuary if I've already done Divine Smite?
Is divine smite your paladin ability?
Yeah, it is.
Then no, it's not a spell.
Perfect. So I'm going to use my last spell slot for Sanctuary on Tyro.
Good shout. He's about to get walloped. All right. Oops. This spectre that's trying to find its target, you still see swirling shards of glass, sort of shaking around and falling to the floor again.
How you holding up there, Dyer?
I don't know. How you?
Not too bad.
Cool.
It is your
Yep.
turn.
All right. I am going to.
She
God,
is
I don't know.
very, very wounded.
Okay. I'm gonna say to it, I am the one who gave you your child. Tell me how to break the curse, and it shall be done.
I feel the curse is weakening, but it's not enough.
Tell me! I shout again. And I will do an unarmed strike against the mother.
Okay. Roll to hit. That's a hit.
26.
You got a fight down here and you've got domestic abuse up top.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of hoes.
I know, it's so bad.
Smash everything, Daya!
Six bludgeoning.
6.
She's
left
not
on,
being helpful.
She's left
yeah.
on 1 HP. She says,
Okay, and again, I'm going to use a key point to. She has to make a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet.
okay. Strength, not the
that's-
greatest for spirits.
Yep.
They are pushed.
Minus
Okay.
3.
So she gets pushed 15 feet back. I am going to move forward, and my next attack, I'm going to hit the candelabra with the skull thing here.
Okay. All
Or
right.
not that one, sorry. Yeah, that one and this one, if I can.
Okay.
My next 2 attacks.
Yep. I'll say with those, they're easy enough to hit. They're not going to dodge out of the way. You just
Yeah.
punch through one, smash through another, and you see the creature that you've pushed away is slowly shuddering each time, like they're feeling the impact of your punch, even though it's not connecting with them. It is destroying something,
Okay.
breaking, weakening the curse, perhaps, as she once
Okay.
said.
Yeah. So and then as last thing I want to do is a free action. I'm going to shout out to everybody else in the next room. I go, it's working. Destroy the cursed objects. They're weakening. And yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
move. Yeah, gonna keep trying to destroy all the objects.
Okay.
I think that's probably I don't have any more moves, but yeah.
Yeah, you've got you punch once, twice.
I
three times. That's it.
punched. Yeah. I got my 3 attacks.
Yep,
Plus my
okay.
flurry of blows
So-
effect. So
Gotcha. All right. You've also, in that moment, destroyed 2 candles in one because they sort of fall to the floor and extinguish. Just from like your hand whooshing past would probably be enough to like put them out. But yeah, those candelabras being smashed and shattered, like punching through bone. That's going to end your
Yeah.
go. The
Okay.
spectre here starting to reform. The it's Grizz. You're up.
Right. Was there one other spectre that was like bigger than the rest of us? The one that was going by the window.
There is one that's about to attack Tyro. Yeah, it's
Okay.
the one that smashed through the window. Yeah.
Look a little bit stronger than the other specters.
It seems to be holding like a large lantern, so it seems to be more like imposing, and its
Okay.
rattling chains seem to be louder than the others. But
All right.
it's up to you.
Cool.
In
That's
fact,
fine.
That dull, thickly glow coming from its lanterns is what you perhaps saw as a flash when you came to the window, but you didn't quite see it.
Okay, cool. In that case, so which the ones that's on top of Grizz, is it? How does it look?
This one's fresh
Okay,
out of the
cool.
boat. It just came through the web, like it stitched itself together.
Oh, does it appear like every time we do like kill a spectre, they just reappear?
Not straight away, but it seems that they do
Do
seem
the-
to start pulling themselves out of other objects and other things.
Okay.
You've seen a statue of Raziel. One of them came out a candle. One of them came out of the window, like the glass, it seems. And another one came out of a web.
Okay, guys, they keep coming back from the items.
You're
So,
gonna
how
smash
about this?
everything.
I just killed them so they don't attack you, but you just like, break everything else, yeah?
Mhm.
Working on it, Grizz.
Right. Take a swing at the one on
Disrespect
top
your
of Grizz.
surroundings.
All right, go ahead, Grizz.
A 13.
13 is just a hit, yeah. Or just over.
18 in that one.
Still alive. It's
And
fresh
another
off the boat.
17.
And that will do it. That'll put it out of its misery,
Mhm.
at least
And
for
then-
now.
How is the one that's next to Tana look?
Oh, it is literally just 2 eye sockets floating there.
Okay.
Don't
In
you
that
dare.
case-
I've had my kill
Yeah.
stolen before.
I'll run over to the one next to Tyro and go for the third swing.
Okay,
Would that
go right ahead.
trigger the attack of opportunity from that spectre?
Oh, it does, but you have some cover around the corner,
Mhm.
so it misses.
Okay.
It can't reach past.
A 16 on the one next to Tyro.
That is a hit. Oh
That'll
boy,
be 23 in total.
23! Oh my god! Again, another spooky ghost sliced. This one's beheaded, and you see the body melt away into ectoplasm.
Good work, Grizz. We'll break everything. You just keep on that ghost clearing duty.
Fix the chairs.
Fix? What? I'm gonna blow them all up.
No, you have to arrange it like that. You know how everything is perfect, like all the cutlery and the glasses, like everything is nice and neat, but except the chairs, are all like, all messed up. I think we need to fix them to sort of do that bit of the curse. That's my turn.
I'll consider that,
Ah.
Marcus. I will on my turn cast Produce Flame.
OCD barbarian needs to straighten up chair. Okay. Produce flame.
Does a 24 hit this quiver of arrows?
Oh yeah, you've got
I just
them in
want
your
to
hand.
produce flame, bring my fire in my hand, pick it up, and just roast all the arrows and destroy that,
Right.
all of that if I can.
Yep.
I don't know how much damage. It's 12 fire damage. I don't know if that's enough.
That will burn all the arrows, no problem. Not
Alright.
only that, they seem to snap as well as you're burning them, like in the middle, and then the rest of them are just now burning sticks.
Does this
And-
specter react in any way?
It does. You see it like almost like it's been shot into the corner. There's one more thing. The actual quiver itself seems to be made of a very resistant material. As the flames lick over it, you see a kind of like a weird sheen, like a magical sheen over the actual quiver itself.
Oh. Oh,
It does not
crap.
seem to be harmed by your fire at all in the slightest.
That's kind of weird. I'll grab the quiver.
Okay.
I'll destroy the arrows, but the
Yep.
quiver itself, I'll take that.
Yep. Gotcha.
And I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Chris, break all this glass! 13 pieces of glass! If you can,
break
or
the glass.
Tyro, smash the glass! And then 30, that's my maximum movement. And that's
Okay. Yeah, he's guiding his flaming orb straight towards the glass. On it.
Thanks, Tyro! Where do I
Okay.
put my inventory? Mysterious quiver? I guess, yeah.
Yes, you can put Triskaideka quiver, but you're not going to be able to spell that just yet.
That is. But I'll just put mysterious quiver
yeah.
that later.
Triskaideka quiver.
Triskaideka quiver. Okay.
We have no
Okay.
rangers, unfortunately. But this could be interesting. Alright, yeah, that's my turn. Go.
Okay. I'm just going down the turn order. Well, the ones are in the corners, as they should be, for like probably another 7 rounds. Oh yeah, that's right. The mother's back.
Mother.
Mother, have you lifted the curse yet? You see, Dyer, this one does not let up. It's still like clawing at you, and it seems to be almost if offended that you're asking how to break the curse. You're the one that cursed us. Why now do you mock us?
Tell me my name and I will help you.
Who are
Your
you?
name?
My name. What is my name?
Your name is terror across the land. It is the mother of all bones.
And tell me why I cursed you. Let me see if you have learned your lesson.
She seems sobbing and crying. She seems like she's groveling at your feet from this. Please. It was not me.
Tell me what I want to know.
I think for now that's
That's
all we're gonna get.
probably 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's 6 seconds. And your time is up. So, goodness me, Tanner, you need to finish this one off. It is literally on no HP and an 18 to hit.
That's my armor class.
11 points of necrotic. And a con save, which passes. You're good.
Yes.
Holding on to life, much the same way this thing is. The two eyes fly towards yours, and you feel like someone is, like, it feels like someone's pulling your eyeballs out from its sockets.
Cahoots, do something.
Ooh. Gives you advantage.
Ooh.
Cahoots gives you advantage in your next attack. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Alright. Tyro. He's got the flaming orb, and he pushes it into the floor and scrapes it along the shards of glass, basically burning them up, shattering them into tiny pieces, into dust. The shards are no more, and with it, you hear more spirits wailing, but they are still intact. Okay, it's going to end his turn. Actually, it's only a bonus action to do that. So, what else can he do? He comes around the corner. He's gonna use some more fire. Has he got a firebolt? No. Yes, he does. Firebolts this. Sorry, Tanner, and he shatters one of the Raziel statues. No, it's Tanner's cursed as well.
Why?
Your powers have become turned. They've turned off.
A hindrance.
Okay. At the bottom of the stairs, Tanner, funnily enough, as Grizz was talking about lining up some chairs, you suddenly see a spectre appear sitting in a chair, and they rise up out of it and step away from it and begin walking around. And it's going to take his turn to dash to get to you.
Oh god.
Ah, the fucking get these things out of the fucking way.
Okay. It is your go, Tanner.
Okay, so I'm gonna smunk the one in front of me.
Okay.
Standard hit. 23.
With advantage. Yeah, that hits.
I'll roll one more time.
And that damage knocks it out.
Oh yeah. Second attack. I can cast it at a higher level, but I don't know if I want to cast it at a higher level. I am going to do it anyway. So I'm going to do flail attack with divine smite at second level. 25 to hit.
Okay. That's a hit.
And that is going to be... Oof. Bad damage.
Plus 7.
10 points damage.
Plus 3. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Done it all. It's all good. Oh, God. No, it's all good. Yeah, it is barely holding on. It is very wounded from that first blinding strike. The light sort of again dissipating the energy of its undead form.
God
Um,
damn it.
you're
I'm
holding
just-
the line, Tanner. You're holding the line.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like push my shield up against it and just not letting this thing pass.
Okay. Dire. It's your go.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the flowers
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna
Did you want to...
rip them up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
This
Yeah.
thing-
Well, I'm doing this as I'm shouting to her. Okay.
Okay.
If I can do it at the same time,
Sure.
I will take the flowers and like threateningly rip them apart. Say, tell
Yeah.
me why you were cursed and what you have learned, and perhaps the mother will be merciful.
As you shred up the flowers, you see she was about to say something, and then her voice is like, the release. She
Oops.
seems to fall back onto the floor in some sort of pain, but at the same time, perhaps, I guess, a relief as well.
Mm-hmm.
Something is affecting her, and it is deeply wounding. The other two spirits cower in the corner.
Are they injured at all by the damage I'm doing?
They are, yes. They're
Yeah.
both wincing in pain. Okay.
Okay. I will say for my second attack, for the lineage of your family and the honor of your name, tell me how to break the curse. And I will punctuate that by smashing the candle right next to me with like one fist, like
Okay.
pounding a fist as if I'm pounding against the wall. Just tell
As you
me.
destroy more and more of her home, she turns, wincing in pain and fear, but then somehow musters up the courage to turn into a snarl and go, by killing you! And surges forward, trying to get a strike at you. Well, that's going to be on her turn.
That's not the answer I was looking for.
Collecting up courage.
Okay. Spend a key point. Do my third attack. Flurry of blows.
Okay. At that point, the baby will also use its held action to try and attack
Yep.
you. Doesn't get through. It's this elongated arm that tries to grip a hold of you. Doesn't
Mhm.
doesn't grab anything. All right. Roll a hit.
Okay. So that's I think 2 unarmed strikes.
Okay, the first one hits,
First one hits.
and
for
that
7
7
damage.
lightning is enough to knock the spirit's lights out.
Okay.
The baby, however, floats in place, kind
Okay.
of hovering there.
For my
Break
okay.
the crib, too, I don't know.
I was just thinking that my last bit of movement, I'm gonna move towards the crib and prepare to smash.
Attack of opportunity, oh no.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'll risk the attack of opportunity.
You've got, the baby had to use its reaction to hold that. So
Oh right.
So You can use that last attack on the crib if you wanted.
Okay, yes, please.
The crib shatters into bits and splinters, but the creatures do not wince in pain.
Mhm.
The crib wasn't
Interesting.
cursed.
The crib wasn't cursed.
No.
All right. It was just creepy.
It was.
It's fine. It was atmospheric creepy.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'm afraid, Tanner, you got more on the way.
Oh boy.
It dashes to there.
Got another one!
Clear the way. I need to get in that room. I can let a fireball go, but can I get through?
I'm trying, but I'm running low.
Chris, help him.
I'm coming. I think it's with a fresh one.
Yep, you're right ahead.
20.
It's holding on.
Dude, even with Great Weapon Master, you're rolling ridiculous. That is mad.
Then
You really are, yeah.
one of that.
And that's a hit. You really are rolling mad tonight. That's another one down. The Spectre has only just formed, and it looks like they've got their napkin on their chest, and you just slice through them, and they're like, oh, God.
And then bonus action to swing at the third one here.
Okay, roll a hit. Hits.
Nice.
Another one down.
Okay.
Keeping them down. Grizzbuster.
Okay, waist click, come on.
All right.
Hey, push forward.
Fix the chest before the Michelin inspector arrives.
Oh, also, in addition, Tyro would have burnt away this web. And I'm guessing with your produced flames, you could have also burnt this web in the corner. So I'm just going to remove that one as well. Just to move things along. Okay. It is that one. Ember, you're up. The way's
Sure.
been cleared.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I cannot get far enough, so on this turn, I will just firebolt this paint.
No, you can
Not
see quite a lot of the room, though.
I know, but I want to. You know what?
It's up to
Maybe
you.
let's see. All right. Let me just do some calculations
He's
here.
gonna
guys.
line
I
up.
only got one of these, so let's see how much I can get.
Jesus.
Would that get everything in that bottom half of the room? Because I think I can do that. Oh,
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
that would be maximal destruction. But
That's
then
like-
there's still
that's
a bunch
half
of
the room.
chairs. I
Yeah,
know,
it's
but I was
half the
really
room.
hoping to like that, because that destroys more shit.
I'll say you could do it there if you want to do that. I'm not going to be fussy about one square.
I mean,
my
presumably, if
fault.
half the table takes fire, the rest of it is gonna also catch fire.
Okay, I will. All right. Not wanting to risk being hit and being knocked unconscious, I will do this while I'm still up and try to destroy this entire.
All right. Ember, you kind of lean over the stairs, try to point your
Fireball.
finger around the edge. You arc this firebolt or this tiny little bead of fire, and it curls round, skids across the table, and something you notice on the table is that all the glasses were once empty, have actually been filled up with a red, viscous liquid, and they
course.
overflow and pour onto the table across the china, and they're dripping off the table itself. That fireball explodes with such a heat that everyone upstairs even feels this rush as the heat tries to find a way to escape. Eventually, it kind of finds its exit out the window, but everyone's like shielding their eyes from the sheer blaze. And what's left in its wake is charred furniture, shattered cutlery, and bloodstains of spilt wine. Wine? Quotation marks. That whole room is pretty much set up in a blaze, except for that last wall with the 3 paintings where 2 spirits are cowering. They look like they're trying to claw themselves back into the painting.
Now, what about the furniture? Does that anything seem to?
Yeah, that's all burnt up, all gone. I'm gonna remove a lot of things here, real quick.
Sorry, Chris. I went with the blow it up method. Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
No problem. It seemed to work.
My apologies. I think you're on the right track, but I don't know. They just seem coming back, and
The
What's that noise?
there's still some paintings and some torches in the bottom there.
oops. There was a painting here as well, but that got burnt up as well. All right, you've cleared out so much of the room. In fact, at this point, I need to make sure. No, okay. All the specters are still currently intact, but are cowering in that room. So that's gonna end your go. Oh boy. Who is left on this turn order? The one in the corner's cowering. The one in the corner's cowering. This one reforms. Okay. The top of this jar pops its lid, and pulling itself out, you see a
Oh.
specter, and it grabs two of the eyes and sinks them into its sockets and flies towards you. I see her! I'll get her, mother! He can't get all the way to you, but he dashes to get there.
The eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are cursed. I didn't think that. Yeah, fine. I thought we had more time for those. It's okay. Good. It's cool. It's cool. I got
How
it.
do we deal with this blood? That's fine.
This one pulls
I
itself
don't
out.
remember what triggered it. It was either the window breaking or the candle being extinguished or something like
It all
actually
happened at
because
the same
blood wasn't
time.
always there. But yeah. But so what? I don't know. This is driving me crazy.
Grizz, you take 13 points in necrotic damage
Ooh.
as this one dives into you, almost through you, and you are able to resist its effect. You kind of push it back out of your body, but it's breathing in your very life force. Okay. What else we got? Cowering. The baby on the floor, a baby that's kind of floating around, swooshes towards you, Daya, and will attack this time. Oh god.
God.
Oh
baby,
yeah,
the
that will
crit.
hit. Evil baby. Ooh. 13
Almost
Crap.
die.
plus 14. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out.
Fuck.
Yep, I'm down.
Oh god.
Okay, guys, we gotta work this out here.
Roll me a con save.
Above 10. Above 10. Yes.
Okay, it's a pass.
Good, good.
Okay.
So your maximum is reduced by, sorry, is nothing. It's not reduced at all. So
Oh, okay.
you are not dead. You are just unconscious. As
Yes.
this screeching baby, getting revenge for its fallen mother, flies through you, you feel all of its anguish, all of its pain, in one moment, and it pulls away your life force from your body, and you hear a loud thud as Daya has fallen to the ground. Tyro, he's going to be able to try and do something on his turn, perhaps. But until then, all you heard was this blood-curdling scream. Oh god. Okay. It's the problem. She's in that room alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows I'm there, or nobody knows that I'm down.
Okay. The Spectre mother is reforming. It's going to take a turn. Tyro. Okay. He's got his flaming sphere, which he
I think he
obviously
can
lets
move it.
loose through this room, shattering this statue of Raziel, the web that can go, this web in the corner, and straight into the jar of eyeballs. And at this particular moment is when something does change. I need. You can roll me a d13.
Me?
Oh, great.
Yep.
D13.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hey.
13.
I mean,
13.
Is
we
that good? Is
I
that
don't know.
bad?
I don't know.
What that
at the
means.
bottom of initiative. Which one is that? Which one is it? Which one? Oh, it's that one. Okay. I can now finally remove one from the turn order. In fact, at this point, I need to do some math. There is,
Quick math.
yeah, honestly, you've broken all the flowers, the books, they're gone, the chairs are gone. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's more. You need to roll. No, wait, God, there's still more. Okay, Tyro is. He sees the blood on the across here, and as he slams his flaming sphere into it, it would have got rid of 2. So you can roll me another d13, or we'll
D12.
re-roll a 13, but still. 6.
6.
Okay. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one cowering in the corner, although you don't see it, Tyro does. The one cowering in the corner just sees he sees something. You don't understand what's happening right here, but he seems to be approaching something, rushing towards it, and he flies in to the ceiling and escapes. You hear, "Free! We're free! The curse has been..." And he vanishes through the ceiling. Tyra, in the meantime, sees Dyer and is going to try to get over to you and see what he's got. Oh, man. He does have he's got a number of potions on him, but I don't think he's got enough spells to be able to heal you. Crap. He just shouts out to everyone else, "We need help in here immediately! Dyer's down!" And he's going to try and at least draw some fire by casting another mind spike. That's his last, I think. 16 psychic to one of these specters. That is a fail for him. So immediately 2 spirits that were over the body of Dyer immediately turn and begin flying towards him. He's like, "Oh, no, 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 no." He rushes back through this way. So he's gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's it. That's going to end his go.
We got big.
All right. Yeah, he's only got 25 foot of movement.
Gnomes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Jesus. So, doesn't end there. The next spectre reappears. Where is it going to go? It's not got many more places to reappear. So I'm going to roll a d4. Crap. It's in there. You see the rivulets of blood begin to swirl together until a bloody spectre appears. And that tint, that rich red tint, seems to fade until it finally turns into a fully formed spectre. And it rushes around to meet Tyro face to face. It is Tanner's go.
Okay. Tanner's going to turn towards Tyro and then back to the others. I need to go and help them.
Yeah, go. I'll finish up in this room here. You see what you can do in there.
I need to save Dyer, but it's a touch spell. God damn it. And I have no spell slots.
That also is a pain.
Well,
Yes,
I have one.
Just get in there, man. Do it. She
Dash.
lives. She lives.
Yeah, whatever you need to do.
Okay, so like a fucking freight train, Tyro has at least 1 round on him. So he's going to bow around and use his entire movement. 5, 10, 15, 20. What? Oh,
That's a flaming sphere.
Fuck.
I just haven't been
25,
using it
30,
as the
35,
flaming
40,
sphere.
45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, so I get round to there with my full dash action.
Okay.
Appreciate I'll take an attack of opportunity.
There is one, yeah, that's true.
Miss.
Good,
Sweet.
good,
Cool.
good, good.
Kind of duck underneath it as it swipes past you.
And I'm just going to take my flail and clang it against my shield. And I'll go, oi, you spooky bitch!
Alright, Gaia, I need you to roll a death saving throw.
20.
Come on.
That's pretty
It's
good.
Yes,
Hey, I'll take it.
One save. You see there is absolute carnage has been racked in here. Dia's gone on a frenzy and smashed every painting, every flower. The gramophone lies on the floor. And the jar of eyeballs is shattered into pieces. So that was Tyra's doing, still. It is going to be the Spectre. Grizz, you're up.
The mention of Dire going down, he's just gonna let out a roar and rage, and then take a swing at the one in front of him.
Rage. Alright. I always forgot you hadn't even raged until now.
That's
14 hits. Yeah.
And that'll be 24.
Oh
And he
my
one-shots another Spectre.
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
That +2 is everything.
Fast movement yet?
Yeah. He cowers before your ferocity. You are able to rush around.
Yeah.
You could even
next to
swing at
Tar-
this one on the way.
And then second swing at that one.
Okay.
Crit.
Freaking Grizz MVP.
12
man.
is just a hit.
Nice.
Oof.
That's gonna be 20, but I used my bonus action already, and that's his turn. That's a
Okay.
20.
20 is barely holding on. One swing, you've rushed around, and you've raged. Of course you did, yeah. If only you had another bonus. Second bonus? No. Alright. It is Ember's go.
Okay, I will use a level 2 spell slot and cast Scorching Ray. Ignore that. I just dispel. Or I guess I don't know. My first one, I'll go 5 there, and I'll try to finish this one off with a Scorching Ray. I'll lose Sanctuary for that, but times are
Okay.
dire.
It
So I
is,
guess
yeah.
Times a
That'll be
dire.
6 points of fire damage on that guy.
Dire is friend. Yes, you can hit and do the finishing blow.
So
It-
then that'll be 5
Um,
points of movement. 10, 15, 20, 25. I will target that web and that web with Scorching, last 2 blasts of Scorching Ray.
The webs are kind of draped over the paintings, like in the corners. So there is that. So
Alright,
um,
I'm gonna have to do it anyway. So it's gonna
I'll
be
say
the first
roll a
one
hit. Okay.
9,
Nine.
not great, and the second one's a 20.
Okay. The first one, you're firing it at an angle which kind of hits the web and goes into the corner. It does destroy the web, no problem. It burns up immediately. However, the second shot just happens to be lined up with the painting, and as it burns through the web, it strikes the painting which the Spectre is trying to claw through and melts it away.
Okay,
They're
so there's
both-
3 objects left. Okay, cool. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay. There's a lot of specters in the turn order. What the? Okay, this one was going to fly around towards Tyra. Now seeing you in the way, Tanner. 20.
Shit.
That hits.
Oh
Okay.
god.
You're gonna take. You can roll me a Constitution saving throw.
20. Got it.
Okay, you're good, but you do take some
Be good.
necrotic damage
Be
once
nice
I've
to
rolled
me.
back in.
No damage.
No damage. Wow.
What is that?
Totally resisted. I have no clue. It's probably because I was
Roll.
loading, and I clicked it as I was loading. Roll 20, that man. Oh, there we go. 12 points of necrotic damage.
Oh god, Tanner.
that does hurt.
It's bad. Fuck. We gotta deal with these blood lines. Fuck.
Okay, that one's reformed. That one's cowering. The child, the baby in the corner, is going for a double kill.
No.
Yeah,
Oh no, because now it's too hard.
life drain on you. It's miss.
Miss.
The child flies through your form, and the baby just cooing and crying. It is. Goodness me. This thing's it's reformed. Ooh, sugar. Out of the statue at the far end, Ember, you see something suddenly, pull
Fuck
itself from
you!
the statue. It momentarily cracks, and the wings sort of actually kind of like snap off, but the whole thing is still intact. With its new wings, its spectral wings, it flies towards you. It gets to about there.
Okay.
Also, from that area, the mother has pulled herself from the statue
No.
of Raziel.
No.
Raziel! Raziel, save us! Gets right up into your face.
We got that far? Holy shit, that's
It
bad.
dashed.
Okay.
Yeah, it dashed.
Oh, fuck me. Alright.
Tyro grabs a hold of the flaming sphere and runs it across the length of the wall. 5, 10, 15, 20. How far can you move the flaming sphere? Let's find out. 30 feet. Well, that's going to do a lot. So it was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Daya, can you roll me 4 D13s? Because... Okay, so...
3,
Oh my
12,
God.
7, 7.
5, 12, 5, 12, 7, and 7.
1...
Tabletop.
Okay, the one that was cowering in the corner dissipates, vanishes.
Cool.
12. Trying to get it. Oh god, what, Ember, you lucked out. The mother that was flooding towards you suddenly stops halfway, and then, yes,
Yeah!
yes,
Ah! Fuck off!
we've been avenged. The curse. Thank you,
No
thank you,
problem.
Raziel. She kind of falls to her knees and looks up at you, tears streaming down her ghostly cheeks.
That's my friend Tanner, that's not me!
She suddenly is burnt away. In a blink of an eye, she's gone. And then 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, you can re-roll that 7 as well. Another one cowering in the corner vanished.
Oh, right.
Blood is like strong.
6? Did we already get rid of 6?
I think we did, yeah. Reject.
1.
Yeah, okay. 1, alright. And that one who Grizz just killed is also vanished. But that one's not coming back. So Tyro has done that as a bonus action. Then as an action, he's going to toll the dead. And that'll be his turn. Tanner, you're up.
Told the dead.
Yeah. He's doing it. You just take your turn.
Is he going to kill something?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Cool. Today we learned Toll the Dead does not work on ghosts. So he says, what? Huh, that's interesting. Huh. He suddenly pulls out his book, scribbles down, necrotic energies do not work on spirits or ghastly figures that have brought themselves back from the under... And meanwhile, Grizz is like barging past. Tanner, it is your turn. This flaming sphere sits here.
Well, I'm in a bit of a predicament, guys.
Don't go down, man. I don't know. I mean, she's got nothing around her. I mean, you do you, but we need you.
Well, I have 2 heals left. One small, one's big.
You stop them from killing. I don't know. Dodge? I don't know, man.
What's it gonna
I
be?
can. You do you, Cam.
You
I'm
could
gonna-
dodge. You could. That's actually not
but
the
then
bad shout.
But then I'm gonna be in the zone. Yeah, it's great. I'm gonna use dodge and
Bring
get
up that shield.
out of dodge.
Okay, it
I'm gonna
does
make
take
them.
2 attacks of opportunity.
No, not with the dodge action.
Oh, you mean disengage?
Disengage.
Right. Okay. Then never mind. Okay.
And I'm gonna
Yep.
get over to this side, and I'm just gonna begin casting.
Okay. Dire. Another death saving throw.
Come
20,
on.
20,
Not a 1.
20.
Yes,
11.
that's good enough.
That's
Another
good.
save?
That's good.
Another success. Grizz, you're starting to see right in front of you something is coalescing, pulling itself from the actual wall itself. And as it does, you see blood trails are sort of sticking to it like vines clinging to something that's pushing its way through a forest tree line. And as it fully merges, the red blood trail suddenly slap back onto the wall and it merges, flies around, and it's going to make. It's got 2 targets. Let's go with a D2. It's going for Tyro.
Shit.
Misses.
Mage armor. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, close. This thing swipes but misjudges Tyro as he ducks to the floor. He looks back up from his book. Quick, Chris! It's up to you.
Make some of your own size. And take a swing at it.
It's a hit.
25 on that one.
Bye.
God.
Slam it back into the wall from whence
You
it
are
came.
unbelievable.
It does explode into a bit of blood, but then you see that blood quickly evaporate as if it was nothing more than a ghost to begin with. It's
And
the
then
first
I
time you
walk.
stepped into this room, Grizz, but you see rivulets of blood pouring down the walls, 2 specters floating around. One of them is a small child screaming.
Amber, say good night.
I don't care for description. Oh
no.
no, the one bad
Miss.
Roll gets
roll.
smaller. Bonus action for the third swing.
You try to swipe, but it's swirling around. It's too fast. It's like a gnat. That's a hit.
And then 27 on that one.
Oh, God. I kind of want to.
Fire damage.
How do you want to do this on a small baby? But
And I like do a baseball swing with a flat of Grizz's axe. And then into, and then it flats into that broken crib.
Cool. Yeah, it happens. Slamming arcs over the whole room, hitting into the crib. It kind of shatters into splinters, even more so. But
And
yeah,
take the wood and face off, square up with this one here.
okay. I think we're nearly at the end of it. Ember, your turn.
Okay, I will use my final level 2 spell slot to cast Scorching Ray again. I'm going to target this thing, that thing, that thing.
Okay.
So that's the first one. Oh, fuck me. Second one and third one.
It's alright. Yeah, I wouldn't need to rotate on these. I was just seeing if you could hit the web and the painting at the same time. So
Okay.
you do destroy 3 more things, and thank God for Scorching Ray. It's multi-hit targeting. You see, with that, no, there's still no more specters going down, I'm afraid.
So now I'll use my movement. 5, 10, 15. Hang on a sec. 20, 25, 30.
Okay. And I forgot to say, Cahoots is giving you advantage again, Tanner.
Perfect.
Okay. The one that you is squaring up against Grizz takes a a hold of you. I think that's a miss, just barely.
I was reckless, so that'll hit.
Oh, it is a hit, yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Take it.
12 necrotic and a con save.
6.
God.
Oh yeah, because you're raging.
Oh.
You are a tough son of a bitch.
Man. Ember, you got more company. Another spectre flies
Yeah.
up. This time it comes out of this candelabra. Right here.
At least it came out of that one, because I didn't
Mm-hmm.
plan that. Okay. Alright.
Baby's down. Which one is this? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're glad you moved because this one has to dash and surrounds you here.
Oh, fuck.
I'm in trouble.
Pyro's go. With the flaming sphere, he's going to move it. 5. 10. Gets another 4 die. Can you roll me another 4d20, 4d13s? I think at this point, hitting the numbers enough.
13, 3, 9, and 7.
Okay. You can re-roll the 13 as well.
Yeah, okay. It's 9 again. Let's try that one more time. 3, nope.
And
4?
you lucked
Have
out?
we done 4 yet?
No, you
4,
haven't.
3, 9, 7?
That's another one.
I said fuck off!
You get lucky, it seems, Grizz. Another one dissipates as it reaches you. And that leaves 3 left, I believe. No. Yes. 3 left. Okay. Tyra's also got an action. You'll cast. Oh boy. Whilst I think about what he casts, Tanner, you can take your go.
Okay, so I'll kneel down beside Daya and pull out my holy symbol. And I place a hand on her shoulder and say, your time to die is not now. Legends will never die under the light of Raziel. And as a bright radiant light engulfs Daya, I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay, nice.
Oof. So you get 16 points of heals.
Nice. Come to life with a gasp. That baby. This bad baby.
It's good to have you back.
Tanner? Hey, we get him?
As far as I see, I just kind of like look up at the pools of blood. We have 3. Wait, 1 left? 3 left?
3 left.
3 left. 3 left.
Tyro destroys 2 more parts of the wall where the blood trails were, and the figurine of Raziel. As you look around, you realize there wasn't just 3 blood trails. There's also 3 cobwebs. Actually, my bad. That wall of that flaming sphere would have easily burnt these 2 cobwebs in the 2 corners here. So you're effectively down to. There's 1 web. There's 1 blood rivulet, but there's 2 There's a lot of candles, in fact. But you're not sure exactly how many there are. We're getting to the very end, though.
We
Yeah,
have some
ghost
left.
Yeah, some left. Some left. Okay, Di, you're up.
Okay, I use half my movement to get up.
I was going to say, can I use my movement as well?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
You can both move around.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my quarterstaff to sort of get at the edges of the cobwebs and sort of take it down.
Spring cleaning. Yep.
Spring cleaning. Yep, exactly. With the edge of a broom, and I'm gonna toss the cobweb into the fire, into the flaming sphere.
That'll do it. I'll say that's just a free action to do that.
Yeah. And then there's what's the specter right here in front of Grizz?
This one is just swiping at Grizz furiously, and has actually hit him. You see his flesh kind of getting decayed slowly.
Okay. Then
Holding
I'm
on.
going to do an underhanded cricket swing with the quarterstaff and see if I can get him. Oh no, that's not going to do it.
no. Miss, I'm afraid.
Okay, second attack.
Oh, that
28.
makes up for it.
Yep. 17 points of bludgeoning. Probably
Nice.
have.
It's still barely alive, as its incorporeal form seems to be able to hold together, just barely.
Okay, and flurry of bows. 2 more unarmed
Ah.
attacks.
Yeah, if you just hit with one of those, I think there. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
God, okay, overkill.
Yeah.
That is enough. Pummeling this thing with your bare fists feels like it wouldn't normally do much, but there's this kinetic key infusing into each fist, something that you've not really been able to do, but in this moment, the adrenaline, the willpower to survive it's unlocking perhaps new potential, but maybe you've got to practice in the future. All right. Nonetheless, the spirit has been pummeled into dust and dissipates. Grizz, you're up. Unless I think you.
Daya, give her a big bear hug. I thought you died. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm gonna hug him back. You did.
Okay, now
you
what?
did real good. I heard you smashing them all over the place.
Yeah,
That
but
was
they
awesome.
keep coming back. So what? I don't see anything else I need to smash. So do I need to smash anything else? You tell me.
No, let's go see if Ember needs help.
Okay. Let's have a
Yep.
look.
Okay. You rush back around. Ember is indeed face to face
Ah,
with
get away from
He
me!
does need help.
Asking politely first is very kind. Yeah.
God, I can't. Could Grizz use his action to sort of dash and sort of kind of gently shove Ember out of the way, and he's like, "Get away, Ember! Get behind me!"
You see Ember's hands are being a light up as he's kind of cowering away from the ghost, but at the same time looking at the candles down the hall.
Yeah. It's me you want. I smacked a lot of your family.
Yeah! Kill him! I'm busy!
Ember,
Busy.
your turn, Ember.
I put the baby to sleep, no pun intended.
So,
That's gonna
Wow.
enrage it for sure. Grizz,
Jesus.
see it turn to you. How dare you!
I saved a sorcery point from a spell slot that so I will twin spell and hit both candles with firebolts.
Okay,
At disadvantage because I got this asshole breathing up my ass.
that's
So
fine.
one
I will
firebolt.
say
No, wait. Could I have like with my turn there?
shove
Could I
it.
have sort of like shoved Ember so that he's not in melee range of the spectre?
Sure, yeah.
That's what I
That's
was
fine.
kind of wanted to
Even
do.
better.
To
Yeah,
get
you
between-
shove Ember out of the way. He makes his 2 strikes at the candelabras. The wax melts up and turns into a puddle on the floor. With it, the flames extinguish. There is but 1 painting left. No, 2 paintings left.
Oh.
I need to roll a d3. That's because there's only 3 left. Okay. This one does not dissipate.
Grizz, I forgot about one of the paintings in the room. 5. 25.
You hear a crying from the crib as it suddenly reforms out of all the 13.
Oh no.
You have not killed the baby. It is still alive somehow. Nonetheless, it is
This is
only
getting
reformed.
grotesque. Ugh,
It is
Finish my
only
turn there.
reformed.
baby.
It's not its actual
Somebody
form.
take care of it.
Okay.
I'll have the paintings done next turn in about 6 seconds.
Did you attack recklessly last time, Grizz? No, you didn't, did you?
No.
So
Oh wait,
let's-
no. Yes. Wait, did I? No, I didn't attack anything.
No, you just ran around here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So this-
that'll miss.
That's just a miss. All right, Tyro. Right. Yes. He gets his flaming orb, burns up the last of this blood trail, and then slams it into that creature. Tanner, you're up.
Sweet. Oh no. My health isn't looking too good for this.
Nope. Oh my god. Natural 20 to evade the flaming sphere. The baby just rises up out of the floor.
I'm
Good God.
Fastest baby spirit of.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to stand side by side with Dyer, and I'm going to take the dodge action.
The actual dodge action this time.
The actual. Don't burn next to Dyer. Don't go fucking move me. No. God damn.
What the hell is that?
This is my final form.
There you
This
go.
is what Raziel's power does.
What is
Turns into
happening?
bouncy. Alright. Dyer, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go up and smack the baby.
Okay. Okay.
Kick the baby.
12,
Is it hit? Just barely.
10 bludgeoning.
That's 5. Yep.
Okay, and second attack, same thing. 19,
Nice.
9 bludgeoning.
Another 5. Alright. It's looking really bad after the flaming and the smacking is going on. It's
Okay.
crying even more.
I'm gonna shed a tear as I flurry of blows it.
Oh, no.
Sorry, baby.
Go ahead.
You got a rotten lot in life. What can I
You
say?
Another 5. Another. Okay.
Yes.
This spirit falls away, dissipating into the air. And it is Grizz's go.
Yeah. Take a swing at the one next to him.
Okay, it's the last one. Or at least for now. That's a natural 20. Oh my god.
Polished. Good night.
That thing is dead. Or rather, dead again. You send it back to double afterlife.
Well, Ember.
The painting, Chris.
What painting? Where is it?
Come over, and you see a portrait of a small baby wrapped in wrapped in blanket.
This one here.
Yep. And it's sitting on a hilltop.
I can't move anymore.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Ember,
Wait,
it's your go.
can I throw my axe at it?
Yeah, you absolutely can. Why not? Roll the hit though. Roll me just a dex. Oh, sorry,
You fucking
strength.
hit me with your fucking axe. I'll be pissed.
Just roll a straight strength.
This is where the real Grizz comes into play.
Natural one on. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dex, not strength.
It's either one. That's
Oh, it is. Oh,
yeah. I don't mind either one. Either in this case, it's just an improvised weapon. So he throws it, and it strikes axe first into the head of this painting, and the painting suddenly falls from the actual wall and shatters, snapping where the axe struck, leaving but one door left, Ember. And I say door because it is the painting to come out. What do you do?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. With
And-
that last firebolt, it tears through the paint, through the canvas, and starts sizzling and melting away from it, as it stretches and burns. The last thing left is the frame. Even that seems to catch alight slightly, and the hinges buckle. The painting falls to the floor, revealing the doorway beyond. And after a moment of peace and quiet, no more spirits pull their way back in. No more crying, no more wailing. In fact, even the wind seems to have died down. The rain and thunder has stopped, and it is now a cool, calm, peaceful, cold, like breeze coming through the window.
Everybody,
I'm
uh,
knackered.
uh, holy shit! That was, uh, uh. Ember just kind of staggers back towards his group. I, I think that was the, Song of Nephany, god damn.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was a long one.
I will go up to Tanner and just shake his hand very solemnly. Say thank you.
Tanner, looking very stricken himself, is just like, oh yeah, no problem. All in all in a day's work for a paladin.
Glad to have you with me.
I
But,
really want to leave here, but I don't really feel like I'm, I can't really go back. I mean, Jane wouldn't be really happy if we left here.
It's a fascinating device, though. I've never seen something like it. Tyro's picking up the gramophone. Huh. You see the record is shattered, but the gramophone seems intact most today. Like, it's not broken. Just the record.
It was the thing that was making the noise. I smashed it. And I'll show him the pieces of the record itself.
But they were saying that it was Baba Yaga who cursed him.
Yeah, it was Baba Yaga. It sounded like her uttering curses, and the mother definitely blamed the witch.
And she cursed the name of Raziel.
And she cursed the name of Raziel.
Which is unforgivable.
You don't know why they would have a grudge, maybe, do you, Tanner? Any ideas there? Some back history?
Because Raziel is the angel of law and order. They provide the rules, and Baba Yaga lives to break them.
Yeah, kind of like when the rules are, established. You can kind of understand what's going to happen. Everything, you do has to have order. It's right, Tyro? Like, formulas, structure, those kind of things. I don't like the chaos. I don't like the craziness. It makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, you can't really control, like everything. Like life that's just how life is, isn't it?
Well, I like to try to be in
Life
control.
is
I like
like
to.
the seasons, it change, and you have to change with it sometimes. Not that I'm saying that Baba Yaga can just start cursing people on a random, but just like a general thing. There's really no point of trying sort of control everything when really you can't. Just gotta go with the flow kind of thing.
No, I completely disagree with that, Grizz. Especially, when it comes to situations where you need to, gain advantage to win, to come out ahead. Controlling, especially those that you subjugate, is a very important thing. You need to be a ruler with confidence. What kind of ruler wouldn't have control over his or her people? That's kind of weak-willed, I gotta say.
Well, I mean, it's not just about control, like controlling people. You can get people to follow you just by respecting you. Like your strength, if you like, your knowledge.
But there is a difference between respect and fear.
Oh yeah, that too. But
And perhaps there's a difference
of...
between the people who know the order and know the rules and those who are flailing blindly as we are in this place.
Also, I walk between Dire and Ember and place another hand on both of your shoulders, and I use the all but one of my lay on hands, and Dire, you get 4, Ember, you get 5.
Hannah, as you cast this spell, you feel a rush of holy energy flooding through your body like you've never felt before. It feels as though a curse really has been lifted on Raziel. And as the power kind of heals them, it channels through you and brings even you to a greater height. everyone, after that grueling battle and quite heavy on combat, and I know we didn't even have a break during this episode, but as part of this, this was quite a big battle, and I would like to award you guys a level up.
Yes!
Because
Level
that was
6.
intense.
Level 6.
Level 6. Yes. Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
My wild magic kit gets something real interesting at this level.
Nice.
Oh, my
That
unarmed
was-
strikes are magical.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can punch
at
ghosts
level
better.
6.
Hell yeah.
I can punch ghosts better.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was. That was exactly
Oh,
what I
now
was
you
leading to.
can.
I
No,
will.
I learned. I had to punch a few babies, but now I know. It was worth the sacrifice.
You have gained the wisdom.
punching ghosts.
Look, you gotta break a few omelets or children to learn some skills. Yeah, all good.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah, here we go. My turn. Oh come on, big money, big money, big money.
Are
That's
we rolling for
that's
it?
pretty good. Alright,
If we're rolling
Oh,
for it,
yeah.
I'll join in for that.
44.
Do we just roll hit dice? What are it?
That's
It's,
right. You just click your dice because that way it adds to
Okay.
consequence.
Why do I roll for it? Why do I
Eight.
roll for it?
So, Tanner, it's not the worst. Honestly, that's not the worst.
I know.
Don't forget you add your constitution, Tanner.
Yeah, my constitution. Oh, my constitution's +2. That's alright.
Yeah, nice roll, Grizz. Oh my god.
Yeah,
you're-
freaking Grizz, the walking meat.
Nice. Dia got a good strong 6.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, Grizz, you're definitely compensating for that loss of HP. Did anyone have their health reduced?
Oh, we were being watched.
I did.
Grizz.
I did.
Okay,
Art-
make sure.
Oh wait, no, not Grizz. Hasn't.
I mean,
It's
during the fight, you mean, or?
Yes.
yeah.
I didn't have my I didn't fail any con saves. No.
Okay.
I'm down to 46 temporarily.
Well, okay. Just remember that lasts until a long rest is finished.
Yes, I've got that marked down. That's all good.
Let's go sleep in this bed here.
Cruz takes a nice long nap.
Yeah.
But
See, I'm still unwilling to leave this room because I got Jaden Thull's spell up my ass.
How long does that last for?
8 fucking
hours.
hours.
Oh my god.
Funnily enough, that's
Yeah,
almost the exact same time as a long rest.
I think I'll be staying in here for the rest of the day. I really don't want to leave.
So we literally
I
just
really don't want
cleared.
to leave this horrible, cursed place. It's great in here.
Yeah, we literally cleared everything. Yeah, I thought they did something to like I don't know, investigate like some sort of like books, but even
Yes,
those we
A
kind of
loot,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah.
I
We
got,
got
I,
that
got
quiver.
I got a little something for Tyro, but I'll give that to John next session. 'Cause, he's
Does
not
he use
here.
a bow?
Just to let you guys know, this is permanently active.
Oh,
So
wow.
whenever you're within 10 feet of me, you gain a +2 to all of your saving throws.
Ooh.
The curse has been lifted, and Tanner now radiates holy aura.
All right.
Oh, shiny.
I get a new spell. Sweet. I know where I'm going with that.
Does everyone actually see that aura?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty
cool.
neat.
Oh shit! So
I'm
I'm
I
gonna
get,
nonchalantly move forward to be within the aura.
Glowing banner.
Feeling a little rough still.
Chris, do you remember when I first came up with the idea for Grizz? So
Mm.
I completely forgot that it comes up at 6th level, the aspect of the beast. So
Yes.
yes. So can I have the owl thing?
The owl gives you advantage on perception checks, doesn't it?
And dark vision, yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
nice.
Yeah. Pretty strong. You will have message me again.
Yeah. I'll go
And-
find it because on the official thing you've got like bear, eagle, elk, tiger, wolf. But
Right.
like just something I wanted to
Yeah, add your own flavor for
Mhm.
100%. Yeah.
cool.
And
Sweet.
yeah, that was kind of what I was alluding to, Daya, when you were striking with each fist. You were feeling like ki was kind of coalescing around each of your fists, and you were able to channel that ki into a force that can actually affect any kind of creature, no matter ghost or not.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that bypasses resistances for not just ghosts, but many other creatures, fiends, constructs, you name it. Now your fists feel like they're beyond, beyond human capabilities, beyond elven capabilities.
Dahlia has
Very
unlocked
happy
Kung
about that.
Fu.
It is
Love it.
superhuman.
Yep.
Is there a? How do you do that, Cam? How do you make it so that your ability Aura of Protection comes up? Like, I want to add it like that instead of just adding in the text.
Oh, so when is it actually in the right hand side under features and traits?
Ben, well, it's 6th level. Like, I get it. Ben Luck, this thing. I don't know how to. You get this nice little box in like that. I don't know how you did.
Chris, can I get access to Ember's sheet? I'll see if it's set up.
Yeah, if you're cool with that.
Wild magic. I mean, I usually just put those in like manually, but I didn't know you could do it with a nice, well, properly designed box.
There you go.
Take a look.
If you want to create an aura, you can.
There's no aura for it.
Oh, sorry, not aura. Box. Yeah. Okay, I'll let Cameron play around with that. But anyway, it's we've got a bit over. Thankfully, the combat did end on time. So if anyone had to go, that was good timing. Still, that was a crazy long battle. Sorry for there not being a break, but you guys muscled through it and really shone bright.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Excellent. Good
That's
stuff.
really good. Yeah.
Well played, everyone. And
Hell yeah.
well, congrats on the next level. And you do have 2 magical items, which I'm not going to spoil just yet. But it seems like Tyro has definitely taken a keen interest in the gramophone. And Ember, as you hand him the quiver, he says, "You found this? What? I'll have to identify this over just a few moments. Everyone, just take a rest, and I'll see what this does."
Good night, everyone.
Yeah. Chris collapses on the bed. But speaking of collapsing, we are going to end the stream here. But thank you very much for watching, and catch you again probably on Monday for Curse Breakers. Yeah, followed by
Curse
Tomb of
Breakers
Annihilation.
is off this week.
Oh, it is it?
Yes, I've just seen from James. So we will be taking a break from Rolf's story and Curse Breakers, just due to players' situation.
That's cool. We're taking a break. I think I am still running Tomb of Annihilation though, so tune in for Busters, I guess. At least not Busters. Last Resort Company.
Busters.
Yeah, that's my other group. My bad. Getting confused. Anyway, ta-ta for now.
I'm a busted.
Take care. Bye bye.
Cool. Take care, everybody.
All right.